All right, I think we're ready. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Zeta, I am not on time. I'm like technically an hour late because I always intend to start stream at 10 p.m. Eastern and life is a struggle. Guys, I wasn't really sure what we were gonna play today, and you know what? In my spare time, in the little spare time that I have, I've been playing a lot of Oxygen Not Included, and so, thought it'd be a good idea to just stream it tonight. Play a game that I just really want to play anyways, and I think you guys like it too. So, let's get into it. Yeah, how is everyone doing, by the way? You guys doing okay? Can we get a welfare check on chat? Chat, you doing okay? Right, I did not play this game last. We played, oh my god, right, we played SnowRunner last. Transform. Stretch the screen. There we go. You don't want to go back to work tomorrow? Just... oh, I'm sick. And also, Country Boy and... who else was it? It was also XC coming in with the 3 stream streaks, guys. I appreciate y'all. If I do end up checking it out... oh, it has Twitch integration. Ooh, interesting. Okay, wait, I might have to check that out then. Okay, so we're gonna do a new game, and we're gonna do it with the Spaced Out DLC. We're gonna do Survival, Classic. Well, actually, hold on. What's the difference between... smaller starting asteroids with resources distributed across the star map? More emphasis on... no. Classic. Classic, classic, classic. Sure. Yeah. Do that. Hi, Condiment Services. Good evening. How are you doing? Yeah, this is definitely a game that I could accidentally do a 12-hour stream doing tonight. I'm not gonna do a 12-hour stream because we don't do that. That's not healthy. But I've been having like way too much fun with this game. Okay, so we're gonna do standard dupes. And I want someone who is good at building. Increase science, farts frequently. No farters in this colony. No flatulence. Ooh, that's actually good. Increased construction. They can't do cooking, but I don't care. We'll get someone to do cooking later. I want to have someone who is good at digging. Oh my god, this is almost the exact same. Okay, we gotta make sure this third person can do some cooking, otherwise we're hooped. And then the third person is going to be a science person. Researcher. Decreased husbandry, that's fine. Immune to food poisoning. Great, love that. Name of the colony, Space Junk. 69. Okay, let's go. Hi, Mana. How you doing? In honor of Zeta? No, because Zeta's not 69-month sub yet. Yeah, in honor of Zeta. Okay. Okay, so before we start, we want to strategically figure out where we want to have a nature park and coordinate that with where we put our bedrooms. So I'm gonna look at the heat map real quick, and wow, we don't get a lot of information. That's unfortunate. Okay. We're gonna have to... it gets a little roasty toasty over here. So maybe we'll put our nature reserve in this direction. Let's just... I'm just gonna dig going out this way arbitrarily. Hey, Kirk, how you doing? I am doing okay. How are you? I am... yeah, man, we're doing all right. Did you have a fun Halloween? Did you do anything fun for Halloween? Gonna be studying the hell out of this stream. Oh my god, Rudy, you're such a sweetheart. Oh my god, Shumway. I want to really get into Manor Lords, but I feel like that game still needs to be worked on a little bit more. Okay, and so then while they're doing that, let's get out 1, 2, 3 beds. Let's make sure we have their priority set. So you do building, you do digging, you do research, which we don't have any of that yet, but that'll be fine. Okay, so as we get this way, it gets a little warm. I like that because if we build bedrooms in a warmer area, that's not a big deal, but we can't necessarily grow like plants there. So I want to reserve the parts of the map that are not already naturally warm for planting, and then this area will be actually like pretty okay for bedrooms. I think the dupes have like a pretty high heat tolerance from what I remember chat telling me. The only awkward thing is 1, 2. Okay. We're probably gonna set everything to be at this level, so this is gonna be at an awkward space. It's gonna make the rest of our colony really sad, but it's gonna be okay. So for now, I'm just gonna do this, and we're going to dig all that out. Build a ladder so they can get back up. We have lots of sources of fresh water, which is good. For now, we can probably utilize this as well here. That out. Dig that out. And then we need a pee pee poo poo spot. At least one. We'll do that. Oh, you joined the Discord! Kirk, welcome. Yeah, we have a lot of really fun channels. If you have any pets, feel free to share them in the pet channel. Any of the games that you're interested in, we usually have like categories for it. Feel free to share information there too. Thank you for joining. A fun child came to our door and saw Frank through the glass and yelled, "Kitten!" and opened your door? Why was your door unlocked? Okay, Wait, what? Why was your door unlocked? Like, do you mean your front door? Landar! Hello. Also, guys, thank you so much for that hype train. I appreciate it.
All this time being around, getting to know you, to serve and care of you,
Aww.
it brings a wealth of oxygen to my being. You're a wonderful
See what
breath
you did
of fresh
there.
air to life, and
See
I
what you
hope
did
every
there.
day you find a moment to keep a feeling of pride and joy.
Joy, how wonderfully you affect people's lives in your efforts. Landar, way to be very topical. Dude, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming in here. And yeah, guys, we're playing Oxygen Not Included. I'm excited to see how quickly we can... I feel confident that maybe we can go into space tonight. I don't know. In my offlane playthrough, I haven't done that yet, but I just feel really good. I feel like we could do it. And then there was a shooting 2 doors down yesterday. Oh my god, man. I hope you guys are okay. The front door, it was unlocked because Kaylin was giving children candy. No, you you locked the door in between the trick-or-treaters. To be fair though, man, Franklin is a really cute cat. Kids should not be opening front doors, but Franklin real stinky cute. Oh my god. Lander, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub, and SVO coming in with a tier 3 sub as well. Thank you so much, SVO. I hope you're doing well. Oh, Kirk, no, don't feel... Oh my god, dude, don't feel bad at all. Everyone has lives. Everyone has stuff going on. Don't ever feel bad about not attending a stream, ever, please. Okay, we've got a research station, we've got a power source and a battery. Darth coming in the Prime subs. Darth, thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your dinosaur badges, and your Pippa emotes. Are you guys playing that stupid horse game together? Really? You wanted to join the Discord because you've been cool to hang out with. Oh, Kirk, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you. The point of this is to get to space. Yeah, so, chat can correct me if I'm wrong. in the base game, you can actually, like, kind of get into space a little bit, but you don't do a lot of space travel. Whereas with the spaced out DLC, there's more of an emphasis on space travel. Ooh, Darth. I wasn't needed some anxiety today? What? Why would me playing Oni give you anxiety? Jesus. Also, who's excited for Project Motor Racing coming out later this month? Dunk says me. This game gives you anxiety? It's a cozy game, though. Yeah, I think so. So Star Fox, I don't want to, like, can I tell you something, or do you want me to not, like, spoil anything for you? You don't know what that is. It's like a racing game. It's basically very close to iRacing, but it's not a subscription-based game. It's buy once, cry once. Yeah, so Star Fox, if you keep digging up, you'll eventually hit the surface of the asteroid that you're in. And I've never really reached, I've reached kind of the surface, but I haven't really done anything, if that makes sense. So what are we gonna do here? Do that. So you can reach the surface. I just don't know what to do once you reach it. One little germ and you lose your colony quickly. I've never had the germs like kill my colony yet. All right, so a nature reserve needs to be a minimum of 32 tiles. God. So like 32 right there. Right? Wait, am I, what? 32, yeah, so I gotta build it on that outside there. 1, 2. Build a door. And then outside of this one too. So what we want to do is we want to build bedrooms just on the other side of this so that they're forced to go through the nature reserve before they use the washroom. I've been feeling pretty okay. Lander, thank you for asking. Bubbaloo, coming to the Prime Sub as well. Hey, Bob, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. You guys are so sweet. You guys are seriously so sweet. I'm really excited for November. There's a lot of, like, really cool game releases. There's almost too many fun game releases, if there is such a thing. Okay. So we want to set this. It's set to all edible foods. They're going to be working on this. And then we want to... He's going to be researching. We want to start building some bedrooms. So... 1... There. And we can always change... Ooh, actually, no. I wanna change how I want to configure this right now. I'm gonna try to future-proof this as best as I can. So we're gonna have a ladder going up here so that there's a column going up that way. Door here. Bed. Door. Bed. And bed. Nice. I don't want to touch the Sweetles, so we'll see what happens when we get to them. Build a floor here. Build a ceiling there. Ceiling should go up until there. Cool. I mean, I think I could just build this across and they won't die. I don't even have enough material, so it doesn't even matter. All right, research. We got the better battery. That's good. The next thing that I would like to get is... had it in mind. I literally was like, I'm gonna get this next, and then I forgot because I wasn't thinking. I would like. Let's get meal preparation. And for some reason, I didn't know this when I first started playing the game, is like you can click up to like this far end and they'll research everything in sequence up until then. You don't have to click like one thing at a time. You could go, hey, I want sound amplifiers. And I mean, if you have the necessary tools, you'll research right up into it. Happy belated Halloween, Random Gear. Happy belated Halloween. How was your Halloween? Hi, Doobies. Good to see you. The no H2O play. What do you mean the no H2O? There's so much water. What are you talking about? How do? I just started playing this game. It's crazy. Yeah, Dorito, if you have any questions about this game at all, feel free to ask. We're really, really friendly here. I'm just kind of... I just started this playthrough, so if you want to learn from... I'm not an expert. I'm learning how to become an expert at this game. But if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. We're super friendly. Yeah, it is useful. It is useful for sure. And it's just good to know that you can do that. Mm-hmm. Good. Dig. Dig. I'm probably gonna have this as like a storage area. It was quiet for you? That's kind of nice though, isn't it? Josh made a funny video on this. Josh makes a lot of funny videos. I think that's what they do on YouTube. I was intending to play some Magic the Gathering on Halloween, but my normal shop was closed. Oh no! Well, that's too bad. On a Friday? I guess maybe they wanted to have a quiet Halloween then too. Oh, they can't do that because they don't have the digging skill, I think, right? Yeah, they don't have the digging skill. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, in that case, why don't you go up this way and just start digging for fun over here. They also had a wedding to go to on Saturday. Oh, yeah, no, of course. That's wait, are the people who own the shop, do you know them then? That's really cute that you know that they had a wedding to go to. Hey, Lufty, we were just talking about you. Someone came into chat and they're like, hey, a streamer with a big forehead told me to come and follow you. But surprisingly, it wasn't you. It was actually Sparks. But I just wanted to know that I was thinking about you earlier in chat because like big forehead streamers were mentioned. Yeah. Lefty, how you doing, by the way? All standard. Copy settings. That's fine. I'm doing okay. I can't complain. Lucky, I honestly didn't know what to stream, but I've been so addicted to playing this off stream that I was like, you know what? We're gonna play this on stream. That's what we're gonna do tonight. So I can just nerd the heck out for 8 hours, and at that point, I can define it as work, and it's not me goofing off. Oh, you're editing? Okay, dude. Do you mind before you lurk, Lofty? How many characters have you gotten to level 60? By the way, guys, Lofty has a YouTube series where they are doing self-started hardcore World of Warcraft with every single class. 1.5 hunters at 40 now. Nice, dude, nice. And you started with a mage, right? Why no beaver game? Why do you want the beaver game? Mage is 60. Nice, dude, nice. Yeah, you guys can check out Lefty's YouTube if you guys want to see his journey. He does really good edits of what he's been doing with World of Warcraft. How was my weekend? It was good. One of my friend's birthdays was yesterday, so we went out for Korean barbecue. It was pretty nice. Yeah, we're just gonna fast forward. Okay, so we got the technology to be able to... Is it in furniture? No, what? Did I not research it? Oh, no, I can't, because I don't have the advanced science. Okay, we need to research advanced science next. Advanced research. So right now, oxygen is a non-issue, so I'm not gonna fuss about it too much right now. I'm gonna deconstruct this, and in the morning we're gonna make the larger battery. I'm gonna go back to the States, or Canada. As a Canadian, the better option. You haven't played WoW since Mists of Pandaria. Ah, okay. Ooh, job interview, random gear. I hope it goes well. So right now, we're kind of being locked by the fact that I don't have the next digging skill to be able to go in there right now. Yeah, we got a diggy hole. What we can do in the meantime, just so they have a nice place to eat, is we can put out mess tables. Somewhere. I hate this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. As an American, I also think Canada might be the better option. Just because I can see this coming from a mile away. No one has broken the channel rules, but remember this is a politics-free zone. Hey, Red Stellar, how's it going? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What have you been up to? Just as a streamer, you know, you get the heebie-jeebies. You can sense where, like, a conversation is leading, right? Like, no one wants to break the rules here, but it gets real easy to start slipping into that gray area, right? Politic-free zone. I will keep what I was about to say to myself. Oh, I'm so sorry, Phalite. I appreciate you following the rules, though. As a Canadian Phalite, I would agree. I would agree. But yeah, no, we just like to keep this comfy and cozy. I have nothing against having conversations, and I thoroughly encourage people to talk about things that are meaningful to them. We just don't talk about meaningful, nice things here in this chat. No, that's not what I wanted to say. Yeah, it just gets less cozy when we talk about politics. Lore Master, we're doing all right. How are you? You're hanging at the parents' house today? How am I? I am okay. I'm not feeling too bad. Guys, can we get a quick shout out for Red Stellar, by the way? Red Stellar was a streamer that I met at TwitchCon. They're super cool, super sweet. They're also a Canadian content creator too. If you guys are, especially if you guys like chill cozy streams, or if you guys really like K-pop, because I know Red Stellar really likes K-pop, or you can correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I've gathered. You guys can go and check out a good friend of the stream. Okay, so whoa. Okay, whoa. There's some stuff going down in chat right now. Excuse Faye? Canada can keep poutine? Wait, what? Oh, okay, you haven't had good poutine. Have you had poutine in Canada? And also, where did you get it from? Like, did you get poutine from McDonald's? Because that's a problem. Whoa. You had some life-changing poutine in Long Beach? Well, like, I think the majority of poutine in the States doesn't taste the same because true poutine has cheese curds in it, and cheese curds are made from unpasteurized milk. So, like, in a lot of the states, it's like they can't legally sell it. Like, they have to, like, use some variant of cheese alternative. I mean, it's still cheese. It's just not cheese curds. It's not the type of cheese where you bite into it and it squeaks on your teeth. You did not have Canadian poutine. Oh, Daylight. okay. Tech W, there's your problem. Yeah, there are some parts of the states where, due to their food regulations, they are actually able to, like, serve it with cheese curds. I believe Wisconsin is one of those states. Don't ask me how I know that. I somehow keep track of the states that allow you to have good poutine, okay? But yeah, no, that's a thing. Cheese squeaks on your teeth? Cheese curds do, yeah. When you bite into them, it's like, it's got this, some really good toothsome squeak to it. Cheese curds are outlawed in certain states purely because it's made from unpasteurized products. It's not so much that the curds itself are the problem, it's the lack of pasteurization. Ooh, Costco poutine? Pretty good. Yeah, Red Seller, do you have any fun games or things that you're going to be doing on your stream this week that you'd like to share with chat? Just wish— oh no, Lore Master, make sure you have lots of fluids and you rest up. Have some soup. So it's unsafe? Are we gonna talk about pasteurization tonight? Technically speaking, unpasteurized foods do have some degree of risk health-wise more than pasteurized foods. That doesn't inherently mean that unpasteurized foods are unsafe, but there's a slight degree in probability that you might get sick from it. So pasteurization, for those of you that don't know, pasteurization basically is it's usually a heating process. Let's use milk for example, you heat milk up at a really, really high temp for just a few seconds, or you still heat it at a lower temp that's still warm for a longer duration of time. And what that basically does is it kills any bacteria that might be inside the milk. And you then use these milk products to make butter, to make cheese, and so like you could have unpasteurized cheese and you can have unpasteurized butter. Aren't there different molds? That's different. You want those molds. You're gonna cut back on streams for the next little bit to focus on stuff off stream? Dude, good for you. Good for you. I don't know, man. Streaming takes up a lot of time, and if you have other things that you need to do in your life, I think that's really good that you're looking out for yourself. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 6. Ooh, I know someone in this household who's also been playing a lot of Battlefield 6. It's not me. But yeah, and so pasteurization is a really interesting topic because Pippa's been, dude, her KD ratio is so positive, it's insane. Turns out she's really good at using a mouse and keyboard. Don't you bring milk up real close to boiling to make cheese curds? I don't know how cheese curds are made, to be very honest with you. I don't know what the process is. All I know is that it involves, like, unpasteurized stuff. Roguish, that's a bad joke. Okay, that's strike 2 for you tonight, okay? Strike 1 was you coming in and saying hi. I'm just letting you know. Okay, we get a new person or thing. So we can either get fertilizer care packages or a suit-wearing athletic person who has IBS. I'm gonna get the fertilizer. I don't have a problem with people having IBS, but in oxygen not included, no, not on my asteroid. No, thank you. I don't want to deal with that. Okay, Fela. Yeah, I can't remember the specifics, but there's something about cheese curds that are like no bueno. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go to power. We want to get a jumbo battery here. And then we want to put our hamster wheel back there. And so there's a really interesting thing with unpasteurized milk especially actually in the States. I don't think it happens as much in Canada, or at least I haven't heard about it happening in Canada, but essentially we pasteurize our milk because Canada and the US consider it safer health-wise for you to be consuming pasteurized milk versus not pasteurized milk. So you can't actually really legally sell and distribute unpasteurized milk. But There are some people out there, I'm not one of them, that believe that the pasteurization process for milk gets rid of nutrients or something in it. I'm just like, I don't think so. And so they believe it's healthier and better. I'm so sorry if any of you are in chat, by the way, but this is, I've got an opinion about it, sue me. So there are people, especially, there's like there's like a lot of black market unpasteurized milk in the States that people like really go out of their way to get like raw or unpasteurized milk. I mean, you don't need to drink milk. You don't have to drink milk. There are raw milk vendors in Colorado. Is it legal? I'm pretty sure it's not legal though, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. You know what? Hypothetically, I don't know the science behind it, so don't take my word as like fact, but hypothetically, let's say there was some sort of health benefit to raw milk. Raw milk is legal? You can drink it. It's not so much drinking it. It's like the way if it enters like the food industry, like if you're actually like selling it from like a business point, you're not supposed to. Lauren, hello. It's good to see you, lovely. You had unpasteurized milk once on a farm. In hindsight, I did not know how much about milk. We milked the cow and they let us have a glass. I mean, I feel better about it when you can see the cow and you get the milk from it. Like, so when I used to work on the farm, guys, and we had a lactating cow, I would hand milk the cow and I would clean the udder, clean it all up. I would get the milk. And then I would filter it with filter paper, and I felt pretty good about the milk that I was getting. So I've had raw milk, but literally only because I was the one obtaining the milk, and I saw the state of the cow and the udder, and I saw how like well I did to do things to keep it clean. But yeah, pupil, dairy cows are really, dude, when dairy cows have loose poops, hey? Like, they basically constantly have, like, diarrhea full time, and they lie down in their poop and it gets everywhere. Fresh from the source, yeah. You can get interesting, Rokish. You know what? I could be wrong. I'm pretty, this is what I learned and was taught, but I don't know what other processes people have or different rules and regulations in different states, so like, I'm happy to be told that I'm wrong. But anyways, even if there were some hidden health benefits to raw milk, I don't think it surpasses like the health risk. Like, I don't think you're gaining enough to risk like, I don't know, getting some disgusting thing in your milk. We cleaned the udders and stuff. It was just on your bucket list to milk a cow. Did you like it? It uses a lot of like wrist muscles, hey, when you do it. Seems to work pretty darn well for the baby cow, so what's special about you? Whoa. It was a lot of work. Yeah, it is a lot of work. Okay, can we get... Why are we so bad at the digging skill? Okay, what do we need to do? There are things that we need to do. Let's deconstruct this, and let's just dig down as we can. I just need them to gain the digging skill. That's primarily what I need them to do right now. A gallon of raw milk will run you $21 out here. Sorry, Fox, that's not too much more expensive than like a regular gallon of like pasteurized milk in Canada. Dude, Canadian milk is so expensive. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Yeah, so Todd, when I would milk the cow at work, if we were just gonna be drinking the milk flat out, I would pasteurize it. But oftentimes I would actually make cheese from the cow's milk. And in that situation, I did not pasteurize it, knowing that I was taking that risk, right? Pasteurization is more shelf stable and cooks some of the nastier bugs. Yep, exactly, Rampage, exactly, you got it. Yeah, cavemen. No, exactly. It's the raw milk is better for making cheese with, 100%. Mm-hmm. What else was I gonna say? Do you guys, so like there's really interesting differences in how like different parts of the world do things. Some people might not know this, but here in Canada and the US, they've deemed it more food safe to wash chicken eggs, and then once you wash a chicken egg, you have to refrigerate it because chicken eggs naturally have a coating on the outside of them that kills bacteria. But in Canada and the US, I don't know about Mexico, so I can't just say North America, but we find it safer to just flat out clean the eggs, wash that coating off anyways, and then you have to refrigerate it. But in Europe, they like keeping that coating on, and when you have that coating on, you don't wash the egg off. You actually don't have to refrigerate your eggs. So it's like, it's pretty normal to see eggs just like on the kitchen counter. Yeah, exactly, Lauren. I mean, if I'm the one grabbing the eggs, the ones that are like super clean, there's like not a speck of poo on them, I'll be like, this doesn't need to be washed. But dude, sometimes, man, you grab some eggs from the chickens and you're like, I'm at the point where I just go, I don't even want to clean that. This is beyond cleaning. Like, this is no. Hi, cool guy. Also, guys, can we get a shout out for Expo Lauren, a fantastic, amazing female content creator who we had the pleasure of bumping into each other at TwitchCon. She plays games like Project Zomboid, 7 Days to Die, and everything in between. She's so lovely. Oh my god, Lauren, yeah. Well, they'll just like poop everywhere too. They decided it's cheaper to wash the egg than give chickens the salmonella vax. Is that what's done in Europe? They give them a vaccine for salmonella? I'm not European, so I don't know this. What type of cheese did I make? Was it mozzarella? We made mozzarella. Yeah, so we bought like retin and can't remember the acid that you put into the formic citric acid. Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha, people. You made mascarpone? Nice. Ooh. You know what? Okay, wait, how? This is polluted oxygen. We can go there. If we do. Oh, I don't even have a, deodorizer. Hold on, let's research that. Deodorize, where the heck? And then we can do 1, 2, 3, 4 platforms here. And we'll dig all of this out. And then we'll go to stations. We'll get the supercomputer. Arbitrarily, I'm just gonna place it right there. Power wire, I'm gonna power that up too.
Santa here? I know him.
Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. No. We don't do Christmas until December 1st. No. Yeah, we got Remembrance Day in Canada first, and then it's technically legal to start celebrating Christmas after Remembrance Day, but most of us just do it on December 1st. They defrosted Mariah Carey. You're putting up the tree right now? Anna. We got a new blueprint. The war on Christmas cannot end until Christmas ends. It's a legal occupation of November. I actually unironically do like the movie Elf, by the way. No, it's just this thing where it's a big thing in Canada where a lot of people get very upset about Halloween ending and then Christmas stuff coming out on November 1st because we still have Remembrance Day on November 11th, and so a lot of people feel like bringing out all of the Christmas stuff before November 11th takes away from that day. What's Anzac Day? I don't know what that is. Also, Mana, are you in chat? I'm just gonna send you a message right now. Or, I'll do it here. Oh, right, when is Thanksgiving in the States? What day is it? Oh, insects. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. We'll put a door here. Okay, breathability is at 40%, which is not great. Take all that out. Right now, it's kind of a waiting game until we can upgrade our digging skill. Because I didn't realize how much of the map was like, hey, can't dig that. It's the last Thursday of the month. Okay. It was really funny, the other night when we were streaming, someone came into chat and they said, hey, I just got back and what did they say? I just came back from getting Christmas gifts. And I was so confused because the way that I had interpreted, the way that I read it was that they had received Christmas gifts on like October 30th. And I started reacting. I was like, why are you getting Christmas gifts? And then I realized that, like, oh no. They meant they went out and, like, got gifts for people. Whoops. We'll dig a little bit more in here. Honestly, Rampage is smart, because then you don't have to worry about it when everyone's busy shopping and in the stores and whatnot, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and we'll make more of these. This needs water and someone to have the advanced research skill. Oh my god, guys. Okay. How about we get... Oh, we did get airflow tiles. When you were a kid, you were allowed to open one gift on December 5th for Saint Nick. What is Saint Nicholas Day? I don't know anything about that. Yeah, King Ella. I think that's smart. I really should do that. I'm definitely the last minute shopping on Christmas Eve sort of person, and I hate it so much. I hate that I do that. Oh, Phalite. I mean, I don't know where you are in the world, but I mean, if there's a holiday that resonates with you, there's nothing stopping you from celebrating it, right? Okay, we got a skill, we got a skill. I don't know what it is, but we've got a skill. Oh, hold on. These are the achievements. Duplicate skills. It's my science person. Okay, so we can do advanced research now. Cool. Base, furniture. I mean, I don't think you have to be religious to celebrate certain holidays, though. I think you can kind of take the essence of them and the kind of the big idea behind them and celebrate that. I'm personally I'm not religious, but I still love all of the holidays. I love Christmas. I love Easter. For me, it's more about like a coming together of family and like celebrating just being together. Yeah, but to each their own. Like, you know, there's no like Easter Bunny cop or like Santa cop that says no. You have to celebrate Christmas this way. Or lest you get run over by my sleigh, right? Yeah, and giving the gifts is always fun too. It's I know it sounds so corny and so cheesy, but as you get older, it's definitely more about giving than receiving. It's definitely more fun finding something for someone and like seeing their reaction from getting something awesome or meaningful or nice. I think there's a Santa Cop movie. Pupil, I don't doubt it. Okay, so let's do that. There. And then if I have the means to do that, that'll be good too. Extend this over this way. There's so much water up here. Wow. Yeah, Star Fox. It's just it sounds so cheesy saying it because it's just like, you know, you grow up hearing that all the time, but it's like, no, it's true though. Yeah, no, that's okay, Phalite. Yeah, whatever works for you, right? All good. I just thought I'd share kind of my perspective and my opinion, hoping that it would make you feel a little bit better. Sorry, guys, 2 seconds. Okay, so they're researching things. Water is low. I'm trying to figure out if I can, like, I could totally make this another nature park, too. And I don't know if that's the call. Like, if I take this, so, like, this will be hypothetically, you know, another room. Yes. Ooh, one of them just leveled up, too. So hopefully that's the one who does the digging. Please. No, it's not. It's the construction guy. No. Oh my god, Bite, that's amazing. When in doubt, nature park? Seriously? Settings. Take that out. Someone needs to empty the pooper. Oh, we're just not gonna do that? Okay. So when I'm building, for those of you that were like asking like how I play this game, I try to make buildings with heights of four blocks while we're planning everything out here. Oh yeah, no, Bink, I believe it. I believe it. And then if we do that. Ooh, 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 I bet you it's this guy now. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, please carve this out. Please. Nice. What's the mesh block you put just above the door? So those are airflow tiles. They allow, so the pneumatic doors also allow liquids and gas to go through them, but I just, certain gases tend to rise. And so if the block up here is solid, it might get stuck up here. Whereas if there's an airflow tile, this was explained to me that a bit, the way gases work, if I do the gas overlay, gases shift from left to right, and depending on their density, they'll go up or down, right? And so if this is like, if there's like hydrogen gas, and I had like a solid block up here, the hydrogen gas would get stuck. But if I have an airflow tile, it allows it to slowly shift and then go out this way and continue rising up. Yeah, exactly. So usually, so in the last playthrough I did, I would airflow tile both of these, but airflow tiles refer copper ore, or what is it called? Gold amalgam. And I just don't want to use too much of it, so I'm gonna try just doing one set and see how I fare off of that. Additionally, I also like having 2 airflow tiles on the bottom too, because I'm a crazy person. It just makes me feel better about airflow. Usually just do 2 doors. Oh. Interesting. Aesthetically, I feel like I like having the airflow tile and the 1 door, personally. Okay, so who do we have here? We don't have anyone who's like actually specializing in anything specifically. Also, I don't like the allergies. I don't like the decrease, or hold on. Actually, this person wouldn't be so bad. Decrease cuisine. No, but then if I want them to cook, then what's the point? That makes them have a lower cooking speed. So no, I hate you. This one needs a light to sleep and burns more calories more quickly. That's what that means, right? I get very confused about the wording of this game. Decreased calories means that they have to consume more, correct? I feel like they could word that a little bit better. For me, when you say decreased calories, my brain goes, oh, they don't need as much calories. But it's just, I don't like how they phrase that. Hi, Evan, it's good to see you. No, it's all good, dude. So we're gonna get the snack fruit. We like snacks. We like snacks. All right, so they are finally clearing this all out now, which is awesome. How am I feeling? I am feeling actually pretty good. How are you, Ian? Okay, so they're still researching stuff. I would just prefer to have a deodorizer here if we open this up. It's not a big deal to have polluted oxygen. I just don't like it. Robert, I don't like this rock. No one's cleaned the pooper yet. That's okay. Well, okay. There's gonna be a rude awakening at some point. I'm just saying. I know I can prioritize it, but I just want them to like suffer from the consequences of their own actions. Even though I end up suffering when they suffer, but it's just like this weird thing that I have. We are also getting quite low on oxygen, so we will actually put in an oxygen diffuser. Oop. Okay. Well, Ruby, what have we learned? Absolutely nothing. Oh, everyone's peeing their pants! Oh, 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 oh. Right now. No, Harold! Okay, this is the type of playthrough that this is turning into. It's fine. Hey, Mancoder, good evening. How you doing? They're all upset because apparently they can't breathe, allegedly. It's fine, we got another outhouse, so it's fine. We didn't need to empty the first one anyways, right? Hope by the end of stream tonight everything is okay. Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I hope I don't lose my voice again. No one's cleaned it yet. Don't need to clean it. Star Fox, if we poop too much in the toilet, we just build another toilet. That's all we gotta do, dude. Right? Do they need to empty it somewhere? Yeah, so they basically, when they empty it, we get more of these polluted water bottles. And polluted dirt, I think? Yeah, simple solution. There we go. Yeah, you can see how if we go here, you can see how the oxygen, it shifts like left and right, and then if it finds a way to go up, it does. A lot of things in this game like do a little bit of a wiggle left and right, and then if they have space to go up and down, they will. Why clean when you can make new? That's kind of what I do. Oh my god, they literally can't run the oxygen diffuser because there's no oxygen down here, so they're breathing CO2 while they're running. Oh, we're unplugging the toilet. There we go. Isn't that a fun job? Yeah, see, Ruby was the first one to poop their pants too, so I feel like Ruby has learned some sort of lesson. Or at least I hope they have. No, they can't poop their pants, Dunk. Sorry. I know, they pee their pants. That's what they do. Sorry to disappoint. Dunk's like, they can shit themselves? He sounded way too excited at that. Whoa. We're getting there. I am gonna make sure that... How is this clogged again? Did they not fully clog it? Oh, sorry. They fully clogged it. Did they not fully unclog it? Okay, let's go into research. I would like the nature reserve, please, so we can make people happy. Why clean? Yeah. I don't think we're gonna make it to space tonight, but I really want to. And I feel like we can do it. I feel very confident that there's a possibility that we could make it happen. Oh, they literally can't sleep because there's too much CO2. It's not funny. It's not funny. They can't breathe. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, Ian, of course. Yeah, if you, did you put it into, game suggestions? That's totally fine. That's the right place to put it. People still use toilets? Sometimes. Jen, you know what? I never realized how I set goals before until Sim started giving me, like, so much heck for it in his chat. I'm like, man, I can't wait to start raiding and getting gear. And Sim's like, Ultra, honey, let's just wait until you hit level 60 first, okay? And I'm just like, and there were so many moments like that in his stream that I realized, I'm like, oh, I do this a lot, don't I? I kind of like set some really far-reaching goals, like, all of the time. Have a good night, country boy. Sorry, my mouth was full. Okay, we can get rid of that. Hi, Drongo. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Ultrasaur, I'm out.
Drongo, you want to know how... So I know that you saw that exchange in the group chat where I got very confused about the timestamp. But dude, I've been so confused that what happened today? Chat was like, "Oh no, the time swap already happened." And I was like, "What?" Dude, I've been so just like out of my mind busy and like focused on other things. I didn't realize the time change happened last night. Like I knew it was happening, but it was like, and even Dunk got up for work like an hour later in my internal clock without even looking at the time went, "Oh, does he not work today? Like he's still sleeping." Yeah. It's good to see you guys. Go and check out Drongo. He's a good friend of the stream. Yo, you were streaming Arc Raiders. How was I saw you excuse me, playing with Curly and Bees. I didn't know you streamed it on your own. Are you really enjoying it? Guys, Drongo is a good friend of the stream. There may or may not be a well, there is going to be a collab. Yeah, okay. We're going to be doing a collab with them. I haven't revealed the details yet, but we're going to be playing a fun game with Drongo and or others next Sunday, so stay tuned. Imagine a Twitch streamer being out of touch with reality. Couldn't be me. So this is a warm biome. This is all really warm. Where do I want to build things? Oh, that's awesome, dude. Curly and Galaxy, that would have been really fun. I heard, I've heard that Arc Raiders is definitely a much easier sort of Tarkov-ish game without... what's the term for those games? I don't actually know, but... It's definitely more user-friendly from what I've heard. Extraction shooter, thank you. Hey Chris, how you doing? Good to see you. The Curl Cucumber and Galaxander collab. Sounds like I missed a lot. Oh, I just don't want to be building things in a bad spot, guys. I really want to make sure wherever we build, it makes sense. I guess I could technically shift things around too if needed. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. I can keep this here. If needed, we can keep that as a nature park. And then... Oh, I actually think... Whoa, 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 whoa. This might actually work out quite nicely. Oh, it does. Kind of. No, it doesn't. Because that's in the way. Okay, so if I build this here. It's awkward. It's really awkward. Okay, well, we'll have to think about that. Oh my god. Drongo with the stream streaks? Dude, I know you lurk, and it's like I can remember the moment. It was like, I don't think it was last year, it was the year before, when I realized just like how much lurking you actually did. And it was just like, whoa, I was not mentally prepared for that. Oh, Drongo, if you want to do Tarkov together, I might be interested in doing that. And Dunk might be interested in joining too, if that's something you were interested in. I actually got to try out Tarkov 1.0 at PAX West. It was pretty good. Hi, Quibena, it's good to see you. It's going all right. How are you? I'm gonna cancel this build. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna move these next to the pee spot. Okay, we're getting somewhere, chat. We're getting somewhere. Temperature. I feel like we could still leave that as bedrooms. So let's plan to have some ranching up here. And ranching requires to have a space that is, we can have it up to 96 tiles. So like that. Let's do that. Kind of works. Unfortunately, unless they change something for 1.0, I can't play with anyone outside of the OCE region because they have a mega strict ping restriction. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. It's fine, Drongo. I can take the hint. It's yes. Tim and I have tried to make it work a few times without luck. That's too bad. Bink, I need your help. Chris, thank you for the lyric. Crack-a-lack-in, good evening, good to see you. Glad you've taken a hint for once. So, this Mealwood is entombed, and I don't want it to be entombed. If I hit the dig tool, it'll only do the sand, right? Oh my god, Luton.
Morning Ultra. 9M in the UK, you must be doing another long one.
No!
JK. I'm coming to you
Oh.
courtesy of all night coughing. It's absolute misery.
I'm so sorry. I know. You mentioned that you were sick the last time you were in here. Drink some hot liquids, get some tea. If you have any cough suppressants, take them. I'm so sorry that you're not feeling well. Dude, I literally looked at the time and I'm like, this is not time for you to be here. I hope you feel better soon, dude. It'll dig the plant too. So you'd need to cancel that on the plant itself. Oh. Oh, I see that now. Okay. Whoa. So basically, like, now is not a good time to fast forward. You know what, Luton? It's like, so I live in an apartment building, and when you're, like, properly sick, it's so awful, because you know that when you're coughing at night, your neighbors can, like, you know when it's, like, you're super sick, and you're doing, like, I am coughing all of my lungs out right now, you know that other people can hear it through the walls. Yeah, it's too bad that the game, like, it just flat out doesn't let you play, Drongo. I mean, it is what it is, Luton. I mean, no one in the building is, like, mad. You know, everyone gets, like, you get sick, you get sick. It's just, I just hate knowing that the people can hear it. Does that make sense? Oh my god! Is that the big forehead streamer himself? Sparks! We literally had... Okay, this wasn't even my fault, by the way. One of your viewers came in here and said I was recommended to come here by the big forehead streamer Sparks TV. Okay, dude. Clout chasing. Clout chasing. What is it? Aura farming? Sparks, you can't say that! Sparks, I hope you're doing well, and dude, I think I was... pretty sure I was looking in your stream earlier today. I hope you were having fun playing Farm Sim. Guys, for those of you that enjoy Farm Sim, Sparks has early access to the new Highlands Fishing DLC. Shoot them a follow, check them out. I'm sure they'll be streaming it at least once more before it's officially released on Tuesday. But if you're looking for someone who is definitely going to be streaming it on Tuesday during the day, go and check out our good friend Sparks. Dude, thank you for the 5 gift. That was really sweet of you. You didn't have to do that. Where is Lufty? Lufty already came in here, and I also gave him shit for that too. Ultra's the type of person to hell at their coughing upstairs neighbor to die quietly or something. No, it's like genuinely, Drongo, when they're coughing too, like I feel for them because I'm like, dude, I've been in that. Okay, you all are in here. Oh my god, Lufty, hold on, Lufty, if you're here, I have to show you Sparks's alt channel, like his banner. Which, what is it? Sparks After Dark? What? Is it Sparks TV After Dark? What is this username? Oh my god, bro, what is your alt account named? I can't find it. Did you change the name? I thought it was Sparks After Dark. Are there underscores? You asshole. I bet you there's underscores. I found it. How do I fully show this in all its glory? Dude, your forehead is so big, it doesn't even show up. Okay, here we go. If I made the window smaller, it shows up. Okay, are you guys ready for this? This is Sparks's alt channel's, like, Twitch banner, by the way. Dude, that's you set that picture. You have no one to blame but you. Who you calling a pinhead? Yeah, that's pretty good. Big ass forehead streamers enjoy watching Ultra. What an endorsement. We get all the smart people in here. Big heads. It was supposed to be a secret account. Okay, you already outed my alt account on your stream, so we're even now, alright? Ultra would take them chicken noodle soup unpasteurized, of course. Darth, literally you typing in them chicken noodle got you moderated, by the way, for bullying. Clearly there's an insult out there that I wasn't aware of. What? That's so wild. Sparks, how are you? I mean, I know there's no way you're not liking the new DLC, but if you have anything to share with chat about how you feel about the DLC and what you've been up to, I'm happy for you to share that. And if you don't want to talk about Farm Sim, because you've been talking about Farm Sim all day, that's also okay. You just got souped. Yep. Airport runway forehead? Jesus Christ, still. Sparks, you want that moderated? Like, I don't know, man. Okay, so we can finally, we can dig in here. We also have a new blueprint. I can't remember, Sparks, have you played Oxygen Not Included? I feel like you'd like it. All of these people suck, so we're gonna take the rust. I like rusty spoons. The feel of rusty spoons on my salad fingers is almost orgasmic. Anyone else suffer the trauma of salad fingers on YouTube? Thank you, Ziggy. You have a good one too, okay? You keep Dylan in the basement, so he's not getting dinner tonight. Oh no, no KD? Sucks. Hey, Quality, good to see you. Yeah, I started a new run. I'm playing Spaced Out. Thanks for asking. Salad fingers is not trauma. It kind of is. Have you fully watched the entire series, Drongo? Like, it gets really dark. There's like underlayers of like it hints towards the lore that it's like a war-torn area where Salad Fingers did not go to war, but everybody else went to war and some people didn't come back. Old Greg, I haven't seen that. Darth Strider coming in with a tier 1 sub for 7 months. Dude, thank you. I appreciate you.
It seems that I have a button that has been left unpressed.
Oh, Darth, thank you. Oh, we have 2 Darths in chat right now, so I have to specify Darth Strider. Thank you. It's a story of hope and love for spoons. I think we watched two very different Salad Fingers, my dude. I don't know. The one that I watched was not about that. And Sizzle, wait. Do I need to apologize or welcome you? I think I'm welcoming you. Yeah? Octane also? Yeah, for the oh my god. For the purposes of tonight, I will try my best to say Octane or Strider, because this is a lot having you. You guys both have almost a very similar colored, like, username, too. I think oh my god. I think Strider's is more orange and Octane's is a little bit more red, I think. I also might, yeah, I think so. Okay, Drongo. Anyone need rusty spoons? No! No one needs rusty spoons. No rusty spoons in here. We kind of just gotta let them do their thing right now. If we can get someone with good operating skills, they could just, like, be our hamster on the wheel for this entire time. Jen, literally. Does anyone, like, do the thing where you can't hear something, but you squint so you hear better? Or you can't see something so you try to listen better to read it? Oh, only me? My ears are squinting. Turn down the radio in the car so you can see better. My Sparks. Is that actually though? You do the car one? My favorite thing was during COVID and people would wear masks on, but if they couldn't hear you, they would take the mask off. As someone who worked in a customer service position where I was like, please, for the love of God, keep your mask on, I was so annoyed by that. I'm like, no, it doesn't affect the hearing. You adjust your glasses to hear better? Sensory priority. I actually don't know the science behind this. Drunko says it's a legit thing. Just reduce other sensory inputs so you can focus on another thing. Makes sense to you. Yeah. Sparks, what are you up to for the weekend, dude? What are they all busy doing? They're not even doing anything. The copper? Copper, yeah. Also, dude, how did the rest of the truck driving school go? You were actually doing a really good job. I didn't realize how intensely, like, time dependent those levels were. Sparks, you're unhinged. No. Dunk, do you find Tarkov relaxing? Oh, he's left me. Never mind. Frantically editing videos. I need to ask you about your video editing process because I'd really like to know how you organize that because like I'm so lost on like how to organize myself. Yeah, no, Sparks was doing really well. I was actually really impressed. 1, 2, 3. Oh crap, they. Oh no, it's in there still. It's just it's entombed. So if I dig this, right? Colony requires a food source. No, no one needs food. They're like Kerbals, right? They're like Kerbals. Kerbals don't need food. Okay, so I think we got the park thing now. So if we go to base, no, furniture. Yeah, park sign, baby. Let's go. Park sign. Here. Exactly what we wanted. You got accused of sleeping in Zoom meetings? Malek, would you be surprised if I told you I slept more in Zoom meetings than I did not? Because you would close your eyes to hear people better. The low audio quality made some accents really tough to decipher. Oh. Do you guys know about, so NVIDIA Broadcast has this really cool feature. Let me turn it on right now. It's insane. So if you want to be like in a work meeting or a Zoom meeting, but you're busy looking at something else, not paying attention, I can turn on eye contact. Does it work? Okay, I'm not even looking at the monitor right now. I'm not even I'm like looking like, oh, there we go. It makes it so your eyes look like they're staring at the camera the whole time. It's weird, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna keep looking where I'm looking. I'm gonna turn it off. Isn't that cool? Super cool. I use that so much when school had Zoom meeting lectures because I didn't want people thinking I was asleep, which I was. I was super sleeping. It looks like you VTubed yourself? VTuber? I have 2 editors and I think I'm the worst on the team. Yeah, but you have some sort of organizational structure then, right? What's the program? So you need to have an NVIDIA card and they only work for certain generations. So if you have like an older NVIDIA card, it's not gonna work. But the program is called NVIDIA Broadcast, and that's what I'm doing right now to green screen myself. So it doesn't work flawlessly, like sometimes stuff disappears, but I don't have to have a green screen behind me to green screen myself, which is like really convenient. Can you make it googly eyes instead? I don't actually know. Yeah, Octane. I can't quite remember what the requirements were, but there are set requirements. Like if you have an older setup, it's not gonna work as well for sure. Deconstruct that. I mean, to make up for space, we could try to make this as tight as we possibly can to this. I don't think it matters that much, though. We'll see how she goes. See how she goes. Yeah, because I at least want a door there. So we're gonna have to move the ration box somewhere else. Perhaps here? So we have our 2 beds. And we technically have water. Water is a thing that we have. I think we should work on having a water reservoir down here instead. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a ladder to go all the way down this way. And then I'm gonna set a ladder to go from there to here. Does this work? I think it works. We'll see. Video GeForce RTX 2060 Quadro RTX 3000 Titan RTX or higher. And Sizzle, thank you for sharing that. Appreciate it. Downloading right now. Yeah, guys, Sparks and I were toying with the idea. We wouldn't do it now because it wouldn't be fun, but doing a winery tour live stream probably when it warms up next year. I don't know. You don't do winery tours in Canada in the winter, right? Yeah. Like, okay, love this. Shriveled up grapes. Oh, I guess you could do like, when is ice wine made actually? I don't like ice wine. It's way too sweet. But like, when would you hypothetically be harvesting that? Would that be in the fall? I don't even know. No, Sparks, I'm dead serious. Let's do it. We do ice wine here? What month is that done though? I don't even know. Ice wine is harvested after the first frost. So like September? I don't know. When does it get frosty in Canada? Just fly to Australia. We're coming into peak wine tour time. All right, Sparks, you heard it. We're going to Australia. You ready? I feel like, Sparks, to be quite honest with you, I feel like we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it, but I feel like you and I are so impulsive enough that we would 110% just go to Australia right now. Like I know you and I know me well enough that it's like we say ready, but it's like, it's not an empty threat. Right? I'll do it. Do it, coward. Oh my god. We would chicken each other into flying to the moon. Yeah, that sounds pretty right. That sounds pretty on par for us. I guess no. I guess we'll just leave this. Here, deconstruct that. Oh, I hate how this is working out, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, no, I can see it now. I can see it now. No, this is fine. This is fine. I have a vision. And this can go there, right? Okay. Yeah. I see this. I see this now. I see this. You took an impulsive day trip from Seattle to LA on Saturday to play matchup with some friends. And Sizzle, I love that for you so much. You are living your life, and I love that for you. Drongo in a world where I didn't have a high maintenance cat and a husband who is not going to be home a lot for November, I would do it. Someone's taking a bunch of extra shifts and someone's going to be flying around the world doing God knows what for something, so I don't know. I think that's code for cheating, but it's fine. I'm gonna do... Oh, I gotta take a charter for work. This episode, yeah, it's really cool. Said I can goad you to coming to Australia. Drongo, in your opinion, is this like the best time of the year to visit Australia, like right now? Like, I guess this would be your spring right now? Okay, so they're working on it here. Got to. Bedroom. We need someone who can do ranching, is what we kind of primarily need right now. And then, if I cancel this, how large is this space? This is 36. I believe we only need a nature park to be 32. Mm-hmm. So, I wish there was one more plant. Having one more plant would have been more ideal. I can't quite close that off, can I? I can, it's just yucky. So if I close it off there, that counts as a nature park. But then I don't get the, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't put a pole there for faster transport. Additionally, let's rummage through these. We can also inspect them. Get some data chips. And then we should tile that off so we stop getting polluted oxygen coming up. Never is a good time to visit Australia. Oh, okay, Bink, the New Zealander. Depends on what part of Australia you want to visit, but now is a great time to visit a lot of places here, especially if you want to do outdoorsy stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like the shoulder season, right? So it's like not too hot, not too cold. Hi, Jones. How you doing? It's good to see you. Oh my god, 39 degrees already? My god. Are water locks still a thing in this game? Octane, can you describe that in a little bit more? I'm not sure I know what you mean by water lock. I was just thinking, man, why haven't I followed Drongo yet? I should do that. Turns out I am following you. You just seem to only stream when I'm not looking. Yeah, so Ziggy, Drongo starts because of the time change. If you're in North America, Drongo starts roughly 2 hours and 15 minutes from now. So if you're following Drongo and you pay attention to that marker, that's when he'll go live. And I would highly encourage you to go and check out Drongo's stream because he's a good friend of the channel and someone who is very highly entertaining and someone that I really do recommend. You'll be banned from the stream, but I recommend it. I recommend it. You should go and check them out. There's a way of using fresh water and ladders with blocks. It worked like an airlock to keep pollution trapped in an area. Oh, interesting. Okay. Right. I'm joking if people think I'm serious. Oh my god. Okay, we do need to actually have a source of... We have 20,000 kilocalories of food? Okay, we don't need a food source, but... We do not need a food source. Okay, so this is now combined. That's cool. We like that. Yeah, I basically just want to move the water source down here. And by the way, guys, if you guys haven't already caught it, Drongo also has been playing Oxygen Not Included, has been learning to play it too. And he actually was doing a really, really good job of it too. Despite the game, dude, I don't know, Drongo, I feel like your chat was gaslighting you a little bit. They were like, oh, the game tells you how the electronics in the power system works. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. No, it does not. Even if there was a pop-up, it barely tells you. Like, it's something that I've had to look up separately on Google to like figure out how it fully works. Chat would never. Chat loves to assume that everything they know is something the game taught them. It's not. The game does teach you some things, for sure. Like, it'll teach you, like, the ventilation pipes and the liquid pipes and da-da-da-da-da, but I explicitly remember being irritated with the power system because it just does not describe it very well. Dunk, that happened like hours ago. You were so late to the party. Dunk's like, why did Chicken Noodle get moderated? Was it 21 minutes ago? 31 minutes ago, okay. He left me! I asked him a question and he left me. Do you find Tarkov chill and cozy? Apparently Sparks finds it a cozy, relaxing game. No, it's not. No, I don't want to hear that from you. No. 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 We have 3 dupes. We have no solid source of food as of right now. If I move this, let's move this elsewhere. Let's move that right here. I'm gonna deconstruct this. We are gonna put a farm here. And I think it's 96 is the maximum for a farm to greenhouse. 96, yes, that's correct. Okay, so 96. Nice. We're gonna do that. Oh, all these hatches are in here. It's funny. SPT Tarkov is chill. What's SPT? I don't know what that is. Oh, single player. Alright, chat, how long have we been streaming for? 2 hours? How am I supposed to build a rocket? Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We've got this. We've got this. Man. I feel like we've been getting no dupes. Demolish. I don't think they have the ability to do that right now, but it's fine. CO2 is building up a little bit. I'm not too concerned about it, but we'll see. One of the genius things about Escape from Tarkov is that it captures the sensation of... How do you say that? I've never seen that word in my life. You mean piloting? That's not how you spell pilot, though. Piloting a meat mech suit like no other game does. Dude, I gaslit myself so hard, too. I was just like... You're 600 odd cycles in a playthrough, and my dupes were 100% stress constant, either running out of power or food. Should I start a new playthrough? I would start a new playthrough with taking what you've learned from that, through that cycle, and, like, learning from your mistakes. Are you actually dyslexic? I didn't know that about you. I know Curly is. To be fair, Drongo, I often... Sorry, the only reason I gaslit myself so hard is sometimes I'm silly with words and I don't recognize certain words or I mispronounce them horribly. So for me, it's also part me knowing that about myself, going... is this a me problem? Okay, no, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. File? What are these called? They're called... hold on. Data? There we go. Data banks. And then copy settings. Oh, actually... Oh, crap. Drongo, was it you who... Oh, who told me this? Someone taught me this recently. Apparently, the Comic Sans font is easier if you have dyslexia. It's easier for you to read that font than other fonts, which I thought was fascinating. Hey, Das, it's good to see you. Welcome. And now I just feel bad about like dumping on, or not dumping, dunking, but both. Yeah, sure. Like poo-pooing Comic Sans because I'm like, oh, I didn't actually realize that like it had purpose outside of like elementary school essays. yeah, Drongo, I'm pretty sure that was you who said that. I should have realized. It's a little more dyslexic friendly than others, but there's actually fonts that have been designed specifically for that purpose. That's really cool. Hi, Legend. It's good to see you. Okay, who do we have? We have someone who's good at science. Increase science, decrease construction, piloting and science. We're gonna get the sweat corn. Get the sweat corn. No, I should have clued into that, Drongo, when you told me that. Thank you for sharing that in chat. I appreciate it. Your Kindle has a dyslexia font? Oh, no way. Okay, the carbon dioxide is getting a little yucky. I think we can do this. And then if I do that, I can do that. Let's try that. You have the useless skill of perfectly pronouncing pharmaceutical drug names? Really? Wouldn't that just mean you're good at, like, pronouncing things in general? Oh, there was a word the other day that threw me off so badly. What game was I playing? It was Jurassic World Evolution 3. It was one of the diseases. It was like a fungal disease that the dinosaurs could get, and I really struggled to read that out loud. Let me see if I can look it up. You guys can let me know if this is a doozy for you. Jurassic World Evolution 3 diseases. This I had a really hard time saying this out loud. It's our website disease. Hold on. Is this Jurassic World Evolution 3? No. Or was it the name for the cure? No, I don't think so. Dinosaur breeding, caring for your dinosaurs, hunger. Wow, this is a lot of information. Diseases. Tell me the diseases. Yeah, this one. I had a really hard time saying that out loud. Coccidioidomycosis? I think that's how you say it. What threw me off is the D-I-O-I-D. I was like, I don't know how to say that. Nice. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. Okay, we're sorting out our water source here. And if I want to do it, like, nicely... Right, we go 1, 2, 3, 4 place. 1, 2, 3, 4 place. So 1, 2, 3, 4 place. Hypothetically, 1, 2, 3, 4 place. So we could make the water tank like this large. Maybe like up to here. Could always make it that larger too. Maybe we would actually make it go up to this point here, just to make it a little bit more even. But if I took this point and made it across here, and then we dig this up, and then we could dig all the way down this way. That could work. Also, is the game volume okay for you guys? I'm realizing now it might be a little quiet, but... Coccidioidomycosis. Dioido. That threw me. That's the part that throws me off, Carnival Rex. Thank you for sharing that, by the way. Yeah, the Dioido. I was like, I don't know how to say that. Whoops. And if I've done this correctly, I feel like this will fill up quite nicely, actually. Bionic coming with a raid party of 13. Welcome raiders, Bio and Gabby raid. Let's go. How are you all doing? Thank you so much for coming in here with a raid. I really do appreciate you. A 9-syllable word is crazy. Well, technically, what's a really long word? Anti-disestablishmentarianism. How many syllables is that? I feel like that's more than 9. I don't know, though. Drongo, that threw me in for a loop so hard, dude. And we got Gabbytron coming in with a raid as well. Welcome, raiders. I could have split it up. I don't know. You did an amazing job, Carnival Rex. I can read that. 11 syllables? Raiders, welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is Ultrasaurus. I'm a mixed-race Canadian streamer. We do a lot of simulation, survival, and strategy games, and tonight we're playing Oxygen Not Included. I've been having a really, really, really fun time learning how to master this game. I'm by no means an expert in this game, but every time we do another playthrough, a new game, I feel like I take a lot away from it, and I feel a lot more capable every time we play this game. We're having a lot of fun. Can we get a shout out for Bionic and for Gabby? How are your streams? Welcome, welcome. And I'm just curious how you guys found your way here tonight. Thank you so much for deciding to raid us tonight. Pachydiomycosis. Dioido. This is gonna haunt me in my sleep. You were playing Keep Digging. Oh, I've heard of that game. I've heard of that game. That's a kind of, it's not like Minecraft, but it's like very 3D kind of like a multiplayer game, right? Yeah, how are your streams? And yeah, if you guys want to tell us a little bit more about yourselves and what you were up to, I'd love to hear about it. We usually do simulation, survival, and strategy games, and we're just having a lot of fun discovering how to better optimize our Oxygen Not Included playthroughs. Oh, you were already following, you sweetheart! I can't remember who I heard of you from, but here we are. Well, thank you for taking a chance on this stream. I appreciate it. Gabby made the suggestion. We were playing together tonight. Yeah, nice. How was Keep Digging? I've seen gameplay. I'm not entirely sure I understand the goal behind the game. If you guys do have some time to tell us about your stream, about your playthrough in the game, I would love for you to do that. If you guys do have to raid and run though, please take care of yourselves. I'm sure you guys also have very long streams. You like hard to pronounce names, words, and etymology? What are some of your favorite words, Carnival Rex? I'm curious. You're a Canadian girl? Okay, we like that. A variety streamer of sorts, literally play anything and everything. Oh, fantastic. Okay, cool. And Gabby, what about you? And like, seriously, thank you so much for suggesting that raid. I know, as another fellow streamer, I know that when you raid into someone that you haven't raided into before, you never know what you're gonna get. And so, I appreciate you guys taking a chance on me. So thank you so much. Let's do that as well. I think that'll help with things. Okay, we have 18,000 kilocalories of food. Also, if you guys, are you guys familiar with Oxygen Not Included, by the way? If you're not, this game is a colony management game where you have to balance the different elements and chemicals and molecules together to best survive. So you're dealing with oxygen, carbon dioxide, other not so fun gases, food production. It's really cool. Heat is a big thing. Oh, Bionic, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Here, as a fellow Canadian, I'm legally obligated to follow you, by the way. So. You play variety games too, and yes, you know this game. Never played it, but watched Markiplier play through it. Oh, nice, fun. Here, Gabby, let me shoot you a follow here too. That was super sweet of you to suggest that raid. Did you hear what happened to New World? I know what happened to the employees. I don't know what happened to the game, but assuming what happened to the employees, I can speculate what happened to the game. Yeah, we have a lot of fun here, guys. I do have a Bachelor of Science and Biology, so sometimes we use my knowledge that I've learned through schooling and add it to this game. We've learned fun things like even though chlorine gas should be heavier than carbon dioxide, realistically, IRL, it's lighter than carbon dioxide in this game. And the reason for that, there was actually a reason for that. I looked it up, and apparently with the game mechanics, it made the game too easy if chlorine gas sunk below carbon dioxide. So that's why I had such a cow over it the night that I discovered that. I was like, why? This makes no sense. Like, you know, I'm like yapping off the molecular weights of chlorine. I think one chlorine molecule has 17 protons and 17 neutrons. Therefore, a single chlorine molecule is 32 grams per mole. Therefore, chlorine gas, which is like 2 chlorine molecules together, should equate to, I think, 64, but I think it comes closer to like 60 6 or something grams per mole, which is significantly heavier than carbon dioxide. And I was not having any of it. I was very upset about that. But it makes sense. If it made the game too easy, then like, whatever, right? I hate that they've used that excuse. Well, no, well, like, Drongo, like, when you play the game, though, it does make sense, because if you didn't have to manage chlorine, it would just sink all the way to the bottom, and then you could forget about it. You'd be like, whatever, I dig a deep hole, and it goes down there. And in the game, unless you're actively producing chlorine gas, the only chlorine gas that's really introduced into the game is from, like, these environments here, right? So, but carbon dioxide is always being produced by your dupes, it's being produced by the organisms, and it's being produced by a lot of the production chains that you have. So, in that sense, it makes sense that, like, by making chlorine gas technically lighter than carbon dioxide, it makes it a gas that you have to actively deal with. Who makes the game where you got kidnapped? That's RimWorld. That's Ludion Studios, I believe. But yeah, Gabby and Bionic, if you guys have any fun plans for stream this week, please let us know. I'd love to hear about it. But if you guys, seriously, like, I want you guys to hang out here, but if you, like, need to sleep, need to eat, need to take care of yourselves, please go and do that too. I don't think we need Oxalite. Do we want another person? Increased agriculture cannot do researching errands. I think we'll take the rest. I want a better dupe than that. They should have just made up their own gases. I mean, fair. Yeah, fair. Or like... Could you have chosen a gas lighter than chlorine that would have been lighter than carbon? So carbon dioxide, let me see if I can do the mental math for this. Carbon has a... Its element number is 12. Therefore, its one molecule of carbon has a molecular weight of 24 grams per mole. Oxygen, CO2. Oxygen has a periodic table number of 16. Therefore, its molecular weight is 32. And then if there's 2 oxygen molecules... Am I getting confused? Is carbon 12? Carbon is 12, nitrogen is 14, oxygen is 16. Right? So, 32, 32... I feel like I'm getting math very confused right now. You could probably maybe use nitrogen gas instead of chlorine gas? I don't know. 44 grams per mole for CO2. Lady Dath coming in with that. Why am I goofing the numbers up here so badly? Is carbon 12? Am I mixing that up right now? Right, if carbon is 12, that doesn't make sense. Carbon is 12. Jacqueline coming in with the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank
Happy
you.
5
How you doing? So, hold on. I'm getting the numbers very confused right now. So when carbon is on the periodic table for 12, does that mean it has 12 protons or 6 protons? I feel like I've like just 6 protons and 6 neutrons. Okay, thank you. So then chlorine is 17. So 17 and wait. I feel like I just don't know science anymore. Carbon is number 6. Yeah, chlorine is diatomic. No, I know that. Is Quiet in chat? Oh my god. Quiet, where are you? Wait, what? Oh, I see quite. Quite, I literally couldn't see your name. This game looks gassy. You're gassy. No, chlorine is not 17. Oh my god, I need to pull up a periodic table right now. I'm getting so confused. Chemical, or just periodic table. Bionic, have a good night, okay? We'll catch you later. Thank you so much for coming in here. Okay. Ooh, Google has its own, like, periodic table. I can open it in full screen. Oh, you know, I see where I'm mixing things up. So in my brain, when I think of nitrogen, I think of 14. And then when I think of oxygen, I think 16. But nitrogen is 7, oxygen is 8. Okay, I see where I'm goofing things up. I'm mixing up periodic table number versus the total number of like protons and neutrons. Couldn't be me. Molecular weight, yeah, thank you. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no, this makes more sense now. This makes more sense. Yeah, no. Chlorine is still, it's supposed to be heavier. It's supposed to be heavier. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Todd, thank you. Thank you. Guys, I'm so sorry. I have to pee really badly. I'm just like crossing my legs right now. What do you call it when a streamer gaslights herself? Is there a punchline to this joke? Isn't mustard gas technically not just chlorine though? Or am I wrong about that? I feel like chat told me it wasn't. Gedanken, you have over 12,000 hours playing this game. That's crazy. Yeah, Lady Dath, it does. It does. Ultrasaurus? Okay, Das. No, I'm done. I'm done with you guys. I'm gonna be right back, okay? I won't be gone for very long. Hold on to your butts, okay? Alright, we're back. Thank you for waiting, guys. Appreciate it. The game where I got kidnapped is not the developer that guy shut down? No. Very, very different people. Mm-mm. Chad, how are you guys doing? Zeta, I still cannot believe I never watch, like, Rocket. Lady Death, I bet you it was probably you in chat who said mustard gas is more than just chlorine as a chemist yourself. I feel like that was you who said that to us. But yeah, we never watch rocket launches, but we happened to watch this one, and that happened live. And I was just like, this is insane. I cannot believe we're watching this happen right now. Let's move this here. You're great, Jen. I'm so happy to hear that. I think the reason chlorine is lighter is if the game made it heavier, it would make purifying polluted water trivial. I assumed, so Lady Death, my brain went the other way with it. For me, I assumed that it would make dealing with chlorine more difficult. Or it would make it easier if it sunk, because then you wouldn't have to worry about it. Right? Because then if it's sunk, then you'd just be like, whatever. I guess, yeah, sorry. From the perspective of purifying polluted water, it would make it easier, but also just dealing with chlorine in general would be easier, right? It's just like how dealing with hydrogen gas is like not that big of a deal. Sorry, we're both saying the same thing. We're both agreeing. Did I give up on my... No, I did not give up on it. I just, I think the community was getting a little burnt out on my summer cart. But Bozo, listen. When it comes to me in video games, I actually have the opposite problem. I don't know when to stop, and I'm the type of person where I'm like, I will not shower until Hyrule has been freed from Ganondorf's clutches, okay? Like, I will not stop. But my ability to fixate on things and do repetitive things way surpasses what a lot of people are able to watch. So I have to keep in mind the community and what the community wants, and we'll go back to My Summer Car. Nice old reference. Oh, you know the meme. Yeah, it's a cute little comic, hey? It's not perfectionism. for lack of a better word, it's autism. I am totally okay with repetitive tasks. I'm totally okay to do the same thing over and over and over and over again, and I am a perfectionist, but I feel like perfectionism isn't the right term for it. The better term is I fixate on things. I have such a strong fixation to things that I just don't know when to stop. And what's been really interesting with streaming has been me basically gauging and trying to become more self-aware of the fact that even though I can play something for 16 hours straight, people don't want to watch it for 16 hours straight. Does that make sense? I have a very high frustration tolerance. Like I fixate on things very easily, and it's easier for me to fixate on things than for me to put down the controller and go, enough is enough, if that makes sense. Ah, Lady Death, I got you. Okay. I am definitely a perfectionist though, as well, Carnival Rex, which is like awful when it comes to like, I also procrastinate a lot too. So this is like a big problem when I was in university, but it's like, I wanted to do the essay, but I don't want to do the essay unless I can like do it super well, but I don't feel good enough to do it super well, so I'll do it later. And it's not until like, I just dropped my whole drink. Oh my god, beer back. Wow, that was amazing for so many different reasons. Because we had no heat in our home for like 2 weeks, I normally have the one blanket here at my desk that I have on me right now to keep me warm. But because we had no heat, I had 2 blankets. So there's one blanket on the ground here, and that blanket, the drink spilled all on that blanket and not the ground. And it's great, it's fine. The blanket can be like washed. But the number 2 thing that happened was Dunk came in here so fast with paper towel. Holy crap. It's like I've done this before. I have never seen someone enter a room so quickly with paper towel before in my life. The man is on it, literally. Oh, I appreciate Doug. Hi, Salamander. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Yeah, Carnival Rex. I don't know how else to describe it other than like I don't get frustrated. I just like my brain just goes, you have a task to complete and do it, you know? Breathability is not... It seems okay though. It says breathability is at 64%, but it looks fine to me. So we actually want this ladder to go here. And then we can dig the rest of this out. And then we can remove this ladder here. We have some more skills, too, that we can go through. So our construction guy can do better construction. And our researcher can do field research. Love that. No, we gotta go back. Who died? Oh my god, Ruby, you idiot. Is Ruby alive at this? I don't know. How did Ruby die? Is it common, Sneezy? Guys, I don't even know how Ruby died. I really don't. Ruby should not have died. They died. I don't know how they managed to do that though. Ruby died of a water overdose. Too much H2O, right? I don't think they should have. They literally just stayed in the water. Like, I don't know what to say about that. Oh, wow, Shumway. Dude, you played hard. This one, please. I'm just trying. I'm genuinely trying to figure out how they got stuck. And I don't know how they managed to do that. We'll also put a bottle emptier here as well. Which needs a solid pile. We'll get rid of this here. Is this Ruby? Ruby, you doing the same thing? I'm gonna be so mad if she drowns. There's no way, right? Whatever makes sense. Greasy? This is our meal. Hi, Greenie, how are you? Oh, this is gonna get messy. Like an Asian taco, kind of. Smashed dumpling taco. I mean, it tastes okay. Don, can you tell Greenie what's in this? I don't know what's in it. I mean, it tastes good. Didn't sound fun to make, though. Carnival Rex, yeah, no, of course. It's like... I'm okay talking about this stuff, and I think streaming has made me more open about it, for sure. But it is really interesting to like see how I play games and know how I like things, but then recognize that not everybody doesn't necessarily feel the same way. Not everybody has the same, like, watching capacity, if that makes sense. Welcome back, cool guy. Chicken tenders and mashed potatoes and sweet peas and gravy. Wow, that sounds so good. Ooh, actually, hold on. This needs to go like that. Oh no, it's dying! Yeah, buddy, I don't know what to tell you. You fell in there, so you're gonna die. It's gonna happen. You're gonna die. It might, but I do know, like, I've noticed this with other games where there's a point, there's a limit. Where it's like, okay. And the thing is too, I think it's healthy for me to like also realize that, hey, it's okay to swap things up. It's okay to give up and say, you know what? Let's try something different, right? That's okay too. Okay, listen, quiet. It's their own fault and their own problems, okay? If they drown, they drown. It's not my problem. It's not my fault. If you're making the other thing, I'll have the other thing. Then I'll have that. Also, please, guys, if you don't know a good friend How to Be Quiet, please go and check them out. They were playing Repo with Curly the other day. They've been doing a lot of projects on Void. They're hilarious and fantastic, and someone that I really, really do highly recommend. I hate all these people. Let's get the seeds. Did I just recommend? Oh my god, did we summon Curly into chat? I would also like the other thing. Hi, Curly. How are you? Curly! This is the second stream that we're doing where you should be sleeping right now. Are you doing okay? I love having you in here. Don't get me wrong, but I know what times you should be sleeping at. Aw. Guys, go and check out Curly too. Curly is a fantastic content creator. How have you been liking No, I'm Not Human? Both you and Sim have been playing that. It looks really interesting. Your sleep schedule is so wonky. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it sorts itself out, because I know you like your sleep, and you're a creature of habit through and through, so. Hi, Transformer. Hello, welcome. The time change has done nothing for me, but I think we all kind of knew that was gonna happen. Ultra, are you Beetlejuicing? I only said Curly twice tonight. So no, I don't think I'm Beetlejuicing. I didn't say it a third time. She preemptively knew that I was saying it, though. Field research, sure. Super hard digging, absolutely. It's so good, and it's really fun to play with chat, really. When you say it's fun to play with chat, it's like gathering chat's like thoughts and opinions, or is there actual like Twitch integration? Okay, their stress is at 11%, and it's probably not as bad as it could be because of the nature reserve we have going on. I just need a dupe that can do. I mean, we can start. We can start making our own nurseries right now. So we don't have to wait for a dupe for that. If I go to refinement, or is it in food? it's not there. So, research. Oh, it is there. Let's just get ranching as well too, out of the way. Refinement. Oh, it's a station. Right, it's a station. Put that there. Take that all out. 1, 2. I'm okay, Curly. Yeah, we're feeling pretty good. I was a little bit nervous about my energy levels for tonight because I mean, it's unusual for your sleep schedule to be off. My sleep schedule is perpetually off. Whenever I woke up is when I messaged you and I didn't go back to sleep, so I was a little nervous without taking a nap, whether or not I would be good to go for streaming tonight. But yeah, we're doing pretty okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling okay. Thank you for asking, Curly. Are you making sure chat understands poo poo and pee pee? I have not discussed that with them tonight. No. Ultra has a sleep schedule. I try to. Okay, this is the problem with me. Okay, there's a lot of problems with me. Let's be real. Okay, if Drongo were in chat, he'd be like, no, there's more than one problem. But one of my major problems is because I stream during the night, and this is when I'm naturally most awake, right? This is not like me forcing myself to stream at night. Like, I'm active, I'm awake, I'm alert, I'm super functional. We love it. But, the rest of the world is awake when the sun is up, so when I have, like, friends' birthday parties or lunches and things like that, or just even appointments like seeing the doctor, seeing the dentist, it means that I have to be awake during a time when I'm not normally awake, and that's probably the toughest thing with my streaming schedule, is that, like, I have to try my best to even if I, like, let's say I wake up for the dentist at like 9 a.m, I'm like, okay, then I need to get back home and sleep for stream, right? Stop calling out lurkers. I am not calling out any lurkers. Oh, you talk about Drongo? Drongo can get called out as much as he wants, and if he is lurking, he will not come out of lurk unless I say something absolutely heinous, and I trust that he will lurk if he needs to lurk, okay? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hi, Brittany. It's so good to see you. We're doing all right. How are you? Yeah, the Yite, right? I might actually... I think I'm gonna move this over here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You work from evening to early morning, and I absolutely despise it when I have to get up 3 hours after I finally get to sleep for an appointment. Yeah, Imbri, it's hard, right? It's hard. And the thing is, too, it's like, you know, this is the schedule that we're on, and the rest of the world doesn't stop or cater to us, right? Like, everyone's awake when... And to be quite honest with you guys, like, if I wasn't a night person, if my natural circadian rhythm made me more awake during the day, I would love that, right? I would genuinely really love that, but unfortunately, this is who I am. This is when I'm most alert. This is when I'm like happiest streaming. Oh, okay, hold on. Dunk, prior to streaming, was I still awake at ungodly hours of the day? Yeah, he says yeah. No, dude, I'm just a gamer. Like, it's just... What do I like about the nighttime? It's just quieter. It's easier to hear your own thoughts. It's... Yeah, I like hearing myself think, right? Like, I just feel better functioning at this time. Sim, I literally said... Well, I didn't tell her to go to bed, but I made comments. Sim, I hope we're doing well. Fast forward. Hello? Oh, it's paused. But yeah, no, I feel more comfortable, and the sad thing is, like, I also love the sun. I love the outdoors, so, you know, when we stream all night, Sometimes I'll go on a, what is it called when you, when you sleep twice throughout the day? I sometimes do that just so I can get a little bit of sunlight and enjoy. Yeah, it's napping, but when you consistently do it all the time, it's like binaural, or I don't know what it's called. There's a word for when you sleep twice in a 24-hour period. The 2-nap-a-day bullshit. Okay, Das, tell me how you really feel. Biphasic sleep. Yeah, Sporeza, you got it. You got it. My favorite thing in the world, by the way, if you guys don't know SimCopter1, a fantastic content creator and a good friend of the stream, Sim and I have very similar streaming schedules. And so when I got to hang out with Sim in person earlier this year, one of the very first questions I asked him was like, so when do you sleep? And it turns out we kind of rock a very similar schedule, which is not surprising at all. Yeah, it's like, you worked overnights, and it's the hardest thing to get over, and people don't... Yeah, no, working nights is really, really hard, especially when your body's not used to it, and that's why, what Dunk does for a job is actually really, really hard. Dunk swaps every month. He goes from days to nights and then nights to days. And I think he's really lucky that he has that schedule, because what was your other schedule? Weren't you swapping from days to nights a lot sooner? Like it was every... No. There was. Are you sure? I swear you had another job where you went from like days to nights within like a 2-week period. Yeah, that's what I meant. That was hard for you. Right. If Drew were awake, he would say hi, Dunk. Drew is a creature of habit, so I am not surprised that he's sleeping right now. I still love, Curly, that when we came to visit you, I felt so bad because it was at such an ungodly hour of the night because we had so many delayed flights. But Drew woke up when we came over, and Drew was like, well, guess I'm awake now, and just like doing the dishes. Like, I'm like, you know what? I love that for you. I'm the type of person where, like, I will go back to sleep like that, no problem. Guests are here? Great. Y'all have a great time. I'm going back to sleep. Okay, so we've kind of built our water reservoir here. Just what we wanted. Is a good thing. Oh my god, is that coastal? Coastal. Sim, when you do have, also if you want to lurk, please, like, ignore me. But if you do have spare time, what game are you most playing off stream right now? If you don't mind me asking. Driving wakes you up when you haven't got much sleep? Oh, dude, I can't drive. I can't drive if I'm sleep deprived. It's like a safety issue. I don't know if I want to play Arc Raiders. I feel like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's not a hard no for me. It's like a big maybe though. Yeah, Curly, you've been playing Arc Raiders with like all our friends. I'm really glad that you've been having fun with that. It looks interesting. So like the game mode that you're playing on, Curly, is it primarily PvE or are you up against like other players too? But can you choose or no? Oh, so it's both. Okay. Oh my god, is that Juice's TV in chat? Juice, I'm so sorry that we weren't able to meet up at TwitchCon. I was actually genuinely upset about that. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're recovered from TwitchCon, and I hope you had a really good time. We hugged. We did hug. I wanted to spend more time with you, though. Okay. So this is almost all excavated, which is good. Have that go here. Have it go there. We really haven't gotten, like, good dupes. I haven't been particularly impressed with the ones that we've gotten. Okay, so this is positioned in a very interesting way. I have to figure out what I want to do with this. If I were to create a great hall, the minimum size is 32 squares. Wow. So we can create 2 great halls here. I'm okay with that. And then I guess we probably want to use this for the kitchen, if anything. So let's try to get that done, maybe. Microbe musher. Electric grill. Egg cracker. Are you arc rating too? Oh, nice. Mods, if you get a shout out for Juices as well, that'd be really nice. A good friend of the stream. I did notice that when you have your mic on and communicate about being friendly, it's mostly PvE. Oh, so it's like the Tarkov wiggle. In Tarkov, you do like, what do? You do to like indicate to other people that you're friendly. You don't want to PvP. Huh? Tarkov has VoIP? What does that mean? Voice proximity? Or... Oh. Ooh, Juice, how has Escape Simulator 2 been? I've been interested in trying that out. The wiggle is for cheaters? No. I don't think so. That's a cheater emote? What? Why are you guys both saying that? We got a hanging pot? That's cute. I love that. Okay, so we can get rid of this. And we should start probably building some bathroom facilities. Oh boy. If I were a bathroom, where would I build myself to be? Probably here. A washroom. Washroom. So we're gonna do that. We're also gonna build these at the tops. I didn't realize I hadn't done that already. Build that. I don't know how big this needs to be. I really don't. Dig. Something is making horrible noises. Wiggle at each other through walls. Why would you wiggle at each other through walls? 1 and 2 are really good. You would recommend? I might have to check that out then. Farosire. Oh, okay. People are more interested in PvE in Arc Raiders? Okay. Not directly over the clean water. You watch me. I'll do it. Why does wiggling account... Like, why is that cheating? I don't understand. They're very fun, and there are a ton of community-made rooms that can be downloaded. Oh, cool. Some are hit or miss. I kind of like the jank, though. If there's janky ones, I love that. Like Like, how does wiggling through a wall account for cheating? Like, are they shooting through walls? Is that what you're saying? Okay, so is this... Hold on. Is this 32? That is 32. So we're gonna want to go into furniture. Get a water cooler here. Get a... Hi, Desert Ice! Coming with a raid! Party 32! Welcome, Raiders! I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you so much for coming in here. What were you playing? What were you up to? This is not a test. Why is that in... What? What? How did you do that font? Desert Ice is conducting a raid of your channel. This is not a test. Oh my god. Oni's really good, dude. It's really good. I decided to start a new save tonight, and I ambitiously said we were gonna build a rocket and take off to the moon, but I don't think we're gonna... I don't think that's happening tonight. I would like for it to happen tonight. I don't think it's happening tonight. How are you guys doing, though? It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, what were you playing? What were you up to? You were playing... Ooh, are we there yet? Did you win? Did the bears kill you? Oh, Farosark. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Interesting. Haven't won yet. Still struggle busting. It's such a fun game, though, right? Are you enjoying it? Were you? Who were you playing with tonight? I'm assuming you were playing with other people. Yeah, Obsidian, it was so nice meeting you too at TwitchCon. I'm not sure if you've said it either, but we'll pretend that this is your first time saying it because I can't remember either. Your partner, how do I say it? Is it Sari? Nice, that's so fun, dude. I love that for you. Guys, please go and check out Desert Ice, a good friend of this channel and many other channels. They're super chill, easygoing. If you guys are interested in Are We There Yet, which is like a really, really cool game. Imagine Peak, but you had to drive an RV, and the game was constantly kicking you in the nuts the whole time. And it's funny and hilarious. It's so fun. Please go and check out Desert Ice. They're so fantastic, dude. We learned Dice has bad spatial awareness. Oh no. Did you drive into something and gravity's not his friend? Oh no. Was this your first time playing it tonight, Desert? Let's do power. We'll hook up these systems. Which means I'm gonna get rid of... No, I can leave that there. That'll be fine. Okay, so you've played another night then. I just have an aversion to verticality, it seems. Oh my god. Well, it sounds like you guys had a lot of fun. Desert, thank you so much again for the raid, dude. I really do appreciate you guys. Please go and check out our friend, Desert Ice. If we can get another big shout out for Desert, I would appreciate that. Crafton? No! How do you do, fellow kids? Hi, Crafton. How are you? It's good to see you. Oh, no, Crafton, come back, come back. What type of game is Campus Life? Is that like a where you control the person, or is it like a kind of more colony management sort of esque game? You know what? We already have a shine bug in here. Let's just do bristle blossoms. I almost said bristle bottom. I might have given my people too many jobs to do. I feel like they're very busy. Ooh, I also realized, okay, I see what I did here. I made that solid because I don't want them going up or down that, right? Okay. Super work stuff, but otherwise good enough. Hope you're good. Yeah, we're chilling. We're having a good time. It's been a lot of fun. You're getting dizzy. You make your own college student and then control them. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of the game before, Ian. Hi, Jake. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Noria, howdy. Ni howdy. I'm doing all right. How are you? I'm gonna dig this out here too real quick. Okay, is this fully dug out? It is. Okay, awesome. So this is our fresh water source. And we can also pull from this over here if needed. If anything, I might actually dig all the way down here and then get rid of that. The biggest thing is we just need more dupes right now. We do not have enough dupes. Okay, please, let's rest, Curly. We'll catch you later, okay? I'm so sorry that your sleep schedule's been off. Everyone say goodnight to Curly. Sweet dreams, Curly. Am I streaming on Monday? I'm planning on it. Tuesday? Oh, for sure Tuesday I'm streaming. Yeah. The new Farm Sim DLC, we gotta stream that. Gotta stream it. Okay, that looks good. And thank you all so much for the follows. I hope you guys are having a good time here. Oh, Bink. Probably my gut tells me Enshrouded is the call. Probably Enshrouded. I don't know though. Oh no, Wester. I really hope the Blue Jays won too, just because they're the Canadian team, you know? Tanner, they have so much oxygen. Don't even joke about that, dude. They're so good. You always have a good time here, Ian? I'm happy to hear that. Okay, oh? Strength 11? Farts. No, we can't have farters here. No farting. Okay, this person has creativity, which is actually good. We can use that. Let's go with them. Go with them. Man. That should be good. We have enough tables for them when we finally build them. Wow, these guys just build things really slowly. Sorry, that's not included. No, it's most certainly is not. For some reason this playthrough, I feel like we haven't been getting a lot of like dupes to print too. Maybe I'm just crazy and I'm distracted, but I feel like the amount of... It's every 2.8 cycles, so it's just, I'm being crazy. It's fine. Flower pot, place it in there. Get rid of that. Bring this over here. Yeah, the Blue Jays, they most certainly did lose. I learned about this last night because my friend is like super into sports, but like the LA Dodgers had like a 2 billion, like they have over $2 billion to hire new players because they have like a TV contract that's like worth $2 billion, let alone everything else. And apparently there's no limit as to like how much you can spend on your players. So apparently they just have like so much money that they purchase or have all the best players, especially like how many players do they have from like Japan, right? Castario coming with a tier 3 sub. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you.
Holy moly, what is the passage of time? I'll let my good friend Ricky finish this off with a great quote. That's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. That's the way she ***.
Hey, Cristario, I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. That's not true. I'm just regurgitating what my sports friend told me last night. Cristario. Hope you're doing well. Baseball has a salary cap, and every dollar is over is a penalty. What's the penalty that they take, though? Because it sounded like, from what my friend was saying, there was, compared to other sports, there isn't a cap. Or maybe there's less of a cap? I'm not a sports person, so, like, please prove me wrong. Major League Baseball does not have a salary cap. It is the only major professional sports league in the US without one. Instead, Major League Baseball uses a luxury tax system, but there's no hard cap on the total team payroll. So, 15-yard penalty, first down. Fight? No, that's football. Can you describe to me what the penalty is? I don't understand what that is. Also, fun fact, did you guys know that on the Blue Jays, there's only like actually one Canadian like player on the team? I think that's kind of wild. I think that's insane. And then what I'm gonna do too is, while the water is low, I'm gonna do that. Add some vents there. Can I share a link? Yeah, mods want to approve Westo. That's fine. Yeah, Noriak, I feel more sad that there's only one Canadian on the Canadian team, though. But it's the same with hockey. Like, so many, when you watch, like American hockey teams, so many of them are, like, from Canada, hey? Hold on. The competitive balance tax in baseball. Is a luxury tax? I'm so sorry, Wester. I'm sure this is like a really great link, but I'm just, because I'm busy streaming right now and I don't know anything about sports. I would, if someone could give me like a really So what you're saying is, oh, sorry, I'm briefly reading this. So they just have to pay more tax money, right? Is that what I'm seeing here? They just have to pay extra? Yeah, Noriak. Mm-hmm. So they have to kick the ball in? Chad, it's baseball! You guys are killing me. Okay, they can go out this way, but they can't go in. Wait, what? Which way? Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. There's no limit that the team can spend, but they pay a tax above a certain threshold. Also, there is revenue sharing, so the small market teams do make some money from the larger teams' profits. So when they pay those taxes, where does the money go specifically? But based off of what my friend was saying, apparently the LA Dodgers, with one TV station sponsorship alone, not counting other sponsorships, he said it's like a $2 billion deal. So like that just sounds like for lack of a better word, FU money. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, okay, sure, we have to pay a tax, but like whatever. This year, teams can spend up to $244 million on players. Anything above it in cost more, escalating up to as much as 110% tax to the league. To the league. Okay. Yeah, but if you have a team that's making like hand over fist, right? It's just whatever. Lore Master, I'm so sorry that you can't be sleeping, but I'm happy that you're hanging out with us. But yeah, so like my friend who does a lot of like he's super into sports, so like I'm just regurgitating what he told me, but he was basically saying how many things do I need to? I need to research it. Like LA, out of all of the different North American teams, has the most like highest number of like big Japanese baseball players too. I want that one. Wait, what was the other? What was this? A mechanical surfboard. Your favorite hockey team is the Montreal Canadiens? I will not tell chat what my favorite Canadian team is. But I will tell chat that we all collectively are very disappointed in the Toronto Maple Leafs. All the time. It's the meme team. Yeah, the Leafs. You can always rely on them to goof their hockey games. The Dodgers TV deal is a 25-year, $8.35 billion agreement signed in 2013 with Time Warner Cable, now Spectrum. Okay. Justa says MLB luxury tax money is split between players' retirement funds, players' benefits, and a league fund that is distributed to eligible teams, particularly smaller market teams. I like that it goes to the smaller market teams. That makes me happy. If the Yankees or Dodgers splash on players, every other team gets a little bit on money. So the Dodgers might be making $2 billion, but as long as they aren't spending that on an unfair advantage, things stay even. If they push it to gain an advantage, all of their competitors get some extra money so they can make a splash. Interesting. Again, I don't do baseball. I don't really do sports, but based off of what my friend was saying, it sounds like they do have an unfair advantage to a degree.
Did you know the streamer awards are happening, and you can nominate your favorite streamers right now? Nominate Ultra for the Sapphire Award for Female/Marginalized Gender Streamer of 2025.
In a male-dominated area, support our wonderful streamer. Yeah, so Zeta, thank you for saying that. It's pinned at the top of chat, by the way, guys, but the streamer awards are happening right now, and these are like the Oscars, but for streamers. I normally don't bother with this stuff. I'm gonna be very blunt with you guys. I normally go, ah. But I was reading the awards, and this one really stood out to me. As a simulation streamer, as someone who does train sims, flight sims, farm sims, trucking sims, off-road sims, racing sims, everything in between. I am a female content creator who, these are very male-dominated categories, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but it does mean that as a female content creator, I do face more adversity and more, for lack of a better word, crap for streaming in these categories. And so if you guys like this stream and want to support me, if you guys click on that link, it literally takes 2 seconds. If you scroll to the bottom to the 33rd award, if you guys are interested in nominating me for that award, I think it would be so huge and so amazing to just even be nominated for that. If you are able to do that, it would mean the world to me. But totally up to you guys. Do what you want with that information. Vote Ultra for the Is Difflock On award. We had one of our viewers yesterday, Quiet. I can't remember what they said, but they said something very similar to you, and I nearly died on stream. Am I gonna try the new ATS expansion update? What is that? Louisiana? Is it condiment services? I can't remember. All right, what do we got? Increased machinery, decreased husbandry, can't do attacking errands. I hate all of these people. Let's get Rosebush. I don't want to take a dupe if it's gonna be like an L for us. Ian, thank you so much. Don't tell Sim. Sim is really cool too. I really don't think that like any one streamer is like better or worse than one another. It's all up to people's preferences, right? And people's preferences change too. And that is Crafton's prerogative. What he determines is the best. And Crafton, sometimes we say the inside thoughts outside, huh? Crafton is perpetually always banned from this channel. Yeah, so there's I think all streamers have like a lot of merit and a lot of value. And I think preferences do change over time. So, a lot of everybody who's in here right now who's like, wow, we really like this stream. You guys, I don't know, like a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, your preferences might change, and that's okay. I'm just here doing what I'm doing, playing Oxygen Not Included, living my best life. And if you guys are here for the journey, then thank you for that. Oh no, I want the hydroponic. Oh my god. Oh, but I don't have a, okay. I don't have systems set up for this yet. And you can always come back. There is no shame. Absolutely, Juice. Yeah, and there's a lot of our good friends stream late hour streams. We got off the top of my head, we've got Simcopter 1, Bloody Drongo, Raw Storage. I mean, there's so many streamers. I'm just naming a few. Salberry streams late, Dunkstar streams late. People who I love and adore that I love hanging out with too. We can close this up, I think. Yeah. Let's close that up. Okay, and then now plumbing. Do we have water pump stuff? We do. Liquid pump. Do I need to use that for anything right now, though? Let's put a bluff fryer in there. And then let's start setting up the backbones for our bathroom. Plumbing. 1, 2, 3. Sure. We love that. We could make this the pee pee poo poo room. How do you guys feel about that? You guys like that? That. Then do that. See where that gets us. Oh, no, that doesn't quite work. Hold on. Wait, no, it does. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, block. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, block. 1, 2, 3, 4, block. Okay, no, that works. That's fine. Yeah, condiment services. You're more than welcome to share that in the game suggestion channel too. I'm pretty sure it's. I'm assuming it's Louisiana. You voted for Danny too? What category would you vote Danny in? I didn't know Ultrasaurus is an actual dinosaur genus. It is, Bite, it is, and there's a very interesting history to the Ultrasaurus. If you would like to hear about it, I'm more than happy to tell you about the history of the Ultrasaurus, but if that doesn't interest you, we don't have to talk about that. Also, Crafton, you're in the doghouse perpetually, by the way. Hi, Dentu, it's good to see you. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. Bro, are you gonna come to the TwitchCon North America next year? You can do that? Hang on San Diego together? You get to tip all the restaurants and stuff too. It'll be so much fun. So much fun. God, I love tipping. Yeah, so guys, for the Streamer Awards, I mean, I would love for you guys to vote for me for the Sapphire Award, but like, please, like, whoever you deemed fit for each of the categories, like, nominate your favorite streamers. Absolutely. Tip this. Right, okay. So we have some dupe skills. This is an artsy-fartsy person. Do I even have the art stuff unlocked? I don't even think I do. Hold on. Fine art. Sorry. Hiccups. Just screeching like a dinosaur on stream. Don't mind me. Your favorite streamers don't stream much anymore? Oh, Pupil, I'm sorry. Yeah, and that's kind of the sad and crappy part about Twitch sometimes is that you know what? No, I'm gonna deconstruct all of these. Is that, yeah, sometimes, you know, your favorite streamers, they just don't stream anymore. People start streaming for a while, feel like it's not for them, life situations change. It's sad for sure. I feel like Zeta, usually the creator of the year is like the big streamers, you know what I mean? Okay, Crafton, I'll let Sim know that. Here, hold on, I'm gonna copy paste that right now. Here. No, I got you. Screenshotting that. Got you, homie. Oh, I don't even care. No. No, dude. You've already deemed yourself okay with, for lack of a better word, shitting on me tonight, okay? I do more damage by sending that to the people that you love and care about. Hi, Asriel. It's good to see you. Noriak, thank you. Hi, Penny. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm not bullying anyone. I'm bullying Crafton, and there's a difference, okay? Different. Honey, what have you been playing lately? It's really good to see you. Hi, Cody. Okay, right. So we wanted the hydroponic neeners. And then plumbing. God, I love the sounds this game makes. It's so good. Plumbing, liquid pump. Is that there? We will soon need a better fuel source than what we've been doing, which is not a fuel source at all. I've seen a lot of streamers come and go in 16 years. I think Angie, firstly, hello Angie, good to see you. Secondly, I think what's really sad is when, and I've experienced this myself as a viewer, when someone stops streaming but they don't say anything. You just genuinely hope that they're okay and life is okay.
I hereby nominate Ultrasaurus in the streamer category of the Dauntless category, the ability of shrugging off malcontents with the most skillful of clapbacks.
Lander, dude, you don't even understand. I have to hold back some days too, hey? I literally am like, dude, I can't even say the things that I want to say. What Ultrasaurus wants to say ain't chill cozy vibes, my friend. Lander, I appreciate you. You spent a weekend upsetting Farm Sim players, but how have you been upsetting them? Penny, you haven't been streaming much. You've had a lot of issues at home. Oh, Penny, I'm so sorry. You've been playing Mega Bonk. I hope you've been having fun with that. But yeah, Angie, it's sad when a streamer just disappears and you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's happened, and all you can hope is like, hey, I hope you're okay. I hope you're safe. I hope whatever you're doing in your life gives you joy. But like, there's always that sense of like, there's no closure, right? Sorry, on that note, I do know a good number of streamers that have been flat out canceled and no longer stream anymore, and it's like, oh no, I know why you don't stream anymore. You know. But yeah, on the flip side, there's a small handful where it's like, I have no idea what happened, but I'm sad that you're no longer here, and you didn't say anything. It's just, I don't know, it's sad. It's sad, right? Like, if I have no intentions of ever quitting streaming. We do this full time for a job. Like, this is putting a roof over my head right now, right? So, it would be pretty crazy. It would be pretty crazy for me to just, like, quit streaming and then, like, not say anything about it. But yeah, no, I would hope at least that, like, if I hypothetically did, I would let you guys know, you know? Yeah, Lander, it's sad. It's really sad. But Lander, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate you. And Penny, I'm so sorry that you've got stuff going on. Ultra's a bully confirmed. Listen! I clap back when trolls come in here and they're like, Ultrasaurus, you're so hot. I'm like, what? Bro, get out of here. Listen, I don't clap back unless it's deserved, all right? I don't just like say mean things to like regular community members. Just like, dude, if you're a first-time chatter and all you have to say is like basically sexualizing me, I don't need you here. We don't want you here. This is not this type of community. I have zero loss from you never coming back in here ever again. I really don't. Yeah, Ian, TwitchCon is really cool. Yeah, Alias, a lot of times people don't say anything, and I get it, things come up, right? But it's sad. On the viewer side, it's sad. Their canceling was really out of character for them. Really? Bite, I'm sorry to hear that. Streamers I've been actual friends with, not just parasocially. Angie, thanks for clarifying. Have been canceled and I am still disappointed in them for the things they did years later. Yeah. No, I would agree on that, Angie. It's just like, I wasn't directly involved. When I think of the streamers that I know that have been canceled, usually there's been like an overwhelming amount of evidence that have come out from like a lot of people, right? And it's kind of sad 'cause you're like, oh, like, yeah, I did like you and you were pretty chill, but it's like, well, right? Like, I can't defend you, you know? Like, you kind of did this to yourself. Amount of times I've said hi and been dished with abuse. Listen, Azrael. You don't like the DLC? No. What do you not like about it? Oh my god, Azrael. Ultra's always mean to me. Zeta, you shut your mouth. You know that's a big fat lie. Celine? Oh my god, how are you? It's good to see you. I was thinking about you actually yesterday. I was like, hope Celine's doing well. Like, seriously, I was just like thinking of like people on Twitch, and I'm like, I haven't heard from Celine in a while. I hope they're doing well. You're lurking and hearing Ultra giving someone what for? Oh, Celine, all the time. All the time. Yeah, it's also a blow when a regular vanishes too. Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen.
Oh, everyone gets sick at TwitchCon. You're lucky if you don't. Coastal, don't talk to— oh my god, can you— Ocean Man. Hi, Raz. Good to see you. Guys, if you don't know Celine, Celine is a fantastic VTuber who does a lot of Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous. Make sure you guys go and check them out. They're fantastic people. I struggle to play those games, but Celine does an amazing, fantastic job. You should go check them out. Ultra, I really appreciate how you are never mean to me. Are you trying to make me out myself on stream, or are you just in like that much of like denial, Coastal? Like, what is it? What is it? Ultra is never mean to me. You trying to make me out myself, or what type of delusional world do you live in? Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks. Cancel Ultrasaurus. Yeah, I gotcha. I can't bully people for no reason, though. Oh no, Obsidian, did you get sick from TwitchCon too, dude? Star Citizen is a very hard game. It's a very hard game. You attended PAX once and managed to avoid— dude, PAX is— compared to TwitchCon, PAX is so busy. PAX is so much more busy than TwitchCon. Holy snappin'. Are the bathroom pipes hooked up correctly? I think the clean water goes to the drain currently. No. They're going to the where they need to go. I don't have the drains connected to anything at all, actually. On that note. On that note. Yeah, no, it's hooked up correctly. Both? Probably both. Porque no los dos? PAX was super cool, but it was a wild experience. As someone who has only ever gone to TwitchCon, going to a PAX event, I was so overwhelmed. I was just like, wow, people think TwitchCon is busy? I'm like, no, PAX is like shoulder to shoulder. Like, there were some lineups for— is this your piss pit? Rutsky, yes. Thank you for asking. There were like lineups for game demos or like whatever, but there were people holding signs saying, sorry, the line is closed because currently the lineup is so long, the lineup is a 2-hour wait. And I'm so sorry, but like, here, I'm gonna snooze ads because I need to yell about this. I don't know about you guys. I am not waiting for even an hour to play a 15-20 minute demo of a new release. This is just me. This is just me. Because like, I'll play the game eventually. I don't like standing in lineups. I don't need to stand in a lineup for this. And clearly anyone who lines up, and I'm sure there's some of you in chat, I'm not poo-pooing you, I'm just saying I can't do it. I personally can't do it. I'm just like, dude, I have better ways to spend my time right now than for 2 hours in a lineup to play Borderlands 4 right now. Yeah, PAX West was very overwhelming. Like, how do you guys feel about that? Like, would you wait in a lineup for 2 hours for a game? It's gonna come out like that's my logic. It's gonna come out eventually, right? You're gonna play it. You're gonna buy it. Yeah, TwitchCon is a lot nicer. It's like going to an amusement park and waiting 4 hours for a brand new roller coaster. I rather enjoy going to the 15-minute line at the old coasters. I'm the same way. I don't know. Maybe it's like, maybe I'm just a grumpy person, but I don't like lineups. I'm just like, I could be doing something else right now. When are you doing the manned landing return mission to Planet Eve? Maybe, guys, maybe we'll play Kerbal Space Program tomorrow. Here, let me guys in the Discord write meow. Let me do a poll. Okay, in our announcements channel, I'm gonna do a poll. And it's gonna say, for tomorrow, do we want Factorio or Kerbal Space Program? It would help if I could spell properly. Cog and Rocket. No one react to it. I'm gonna lose my absolute marbles. Don't you dare. Okay, we're good. You guys can vote Factorio or Kerbal Space Program tomorrow. Oh, Norik, I'm so sorry. That was a very unfortunately placed period. It thinks that you put a link in there. I'm sorry, dude. Sounds like British heaven. I only wait in line for free food. I might wait in line for free food, Penny. I'd be more inclined if anything. You never be able to handle PAX anymore because of a severe agoraphobia. I can't talk. Severe agoraphobia. It's really busy. Yeah, no, I was definitely very overwhelmed when I went there. I was just like, holy snapping, like it's popping here, you know? It's compared to TwitchCon, holy guacamole, there's so many more people there, for sure. Yeah, I think there's a link in there somewhere. Do you play the Factorio expansion? I do. Yeah, I've seen EJ playing Kerbal Space Program. He's so cool with what he builds on it. Mm-hmm. That's why I stopped going to PAX too. Too crowded, too busy. More time spent in the line than doing anything interesting. San Diego Comic-Con has the same problem, but worse. Really? I get sick anytime I'm in a room with 12 people, let alone a con. Yeah, I was really shocked. So I had PAX West and the Sim Gaming Expo back to back. And I was just like, man, if I get sick at PAX West, this is gonna make the Sim Gaming Expo really miserable. And thankfully I didn't get sick. I'm really, really glad I didn't get sick, because that would have been not fun at all. Thankfully, I'm not gonna say who it was, but we're friends with a developer. So the developer gave us like exhibitor badges, so we were able to enter the con early, and we were able to stay at the con after it closed. So it was actually really nice. It was like nice and quiet, and like, yeah, it was just like dead quiet, but like it was totally different experience. Okay, we got some skills. What do we got? Demolition, yes, please. Kitty. Hey, Pippa. She talks with her tail, hey? Pippa. You doing? You good girl? You happy? Okay, yeah, happy girl. She's a good kitty cat. You'll say I'll get my revenge and reap on it at the Sim Gaming Expo? Dude, I don't. Dude, no one wants to be sick for any con or expo. The roommate's arm. Yes, Benny. Would a stream tomorrow be a Monday stream? Because I start my stream at 10 p.m. Eastern, usually. Tomorrow is usually the next day. So tomorrow, because I started at Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern, roughly. Let's forget I was a little late. Tomorrow would be Monday then, yes. Was that the ex-boyfriend? Yeah, that was my ex-boyfriend's hand. Also my ex-fiance's. You know what he just said beside me? I just pay the rent. Okay. All right. Anyways. So I'm guessing ex-fiance is single then? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Scarro, stop. I just love Stakaro, you're lurking, don't say anything, but Stakaro is our resident long-term lurker in this channel. And you know that something funny / unhinged was said when Stakaro comes out of lurk, and it is the funniest litmus test ever. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Right. Oh my god, Bink. Yeah, it's hard, Octasus, like going to cons when you're surrounded by a bunch of people that are just like coughing and hacking everywhere. You can't help but get sick. You really can't. Ooh, decrease air consumption and agriculture. Oh my god, please come join. Love that. Love that. How do I get chat back in full screen? I don't know what you've done. Otherwise, I would help you. Yeah, what was the thing? Can you remember the I can't even remember that. What? Were they trying to flirt with me? I think that's what they were doing. They were asking if I was... I think they were asking if I was single? Did you guys both do that at the same time? Oh my god. Yeah, so someone first-time chatter came into chat and basically... I think... I might be misremembering, but I think they were asking if I was single. And I said... No. I'm married. God, it comes off as even more unhinged now. I'm like, I can't even remember the context. But they didn't like that I was married, and so they said, to be clear, your marriage is not my problem. As a random internet person, I'm here for the entertainment, not your personal. Apparently being married is a personal problem, by the way, if you guys didn't know that. I was unaware that was a personal problem, but alas, here we are. You were talking about Dunk instead of playing the game. Oh, was I? God. Are you ready to mingle? Not yet, no. Octases, you're really lucky then. Not everyone's like that. Hey, when does the streamer get insta? I will ban you. I will ban you. And you know that. You and I both know that. I'll do that for free. I'll do that for fun. Can you go back to your video editing? Can you stop being such a menace to society? Dude, once I... Freaking monkey emotes, dude. Stop. I went off a friend the other day who said of a lady he liked, why should I let her current relationship stop her from getting in a better relationship with me? Angie, do you know about the lore about my best friend who is no longer my best friend because they got really awful and shitty with me when I got engaged? Oh, it kills me, dude. It kills me. It really does. I became friends with them. Yeah. I became friends with them way after I'd already been dating Dunk. Like, I had been dating Dunk for at least 1.5 years. Maybe 2 years. And they were a good friend of mine, and they always supported me. And because they were my best friend, when I got engaged, they were the first person I told. And it was the least excited, most lackluster reaction to me saying, wow, I got engaged that I ever seen in my life. And it was definitely like it was definitely a big come to Jesus moment. They started treating me like really awfully, and it got worse and worse and worse. No, Stakaro, it really sucked, dude, because I was friends with this person for years. At what point, how many years do I need to date Dunk for you to realize that, like, we're pretty long term? Like, at what point, you know, the Dumb and Dumber, so you're saying there's a chance? At what point does that go away? Do you know what I mean? So you're saying there's a chance. And they were, like, really manipulative and were trying to make me feel bad, and it was just, like, a really bad situation, but when I started to realizing that the friendship was toxic. The friendship was making me feel really bad and awful, and it wasn't my fault. Like, they were guilt tripping me, they were manipulating me, they were trying to control what I was doing with my life. They were even controlling what I was wearing on stream. This is insane. And that was my like come to Jesus moment when I was just like, this is unhealthy. This is toxic. This is not okay. And after that moment, I started reevaluating the friendship through a different lens. I mean, Sam, they were never a friend to begin with, right? Or at least I thought they were. I realized they had never said a single nice thing about Dunk. Anytime they had the opportunity to throw Dunk under the bus, they did. And I remember thinking to myself, it was weird. It wasn't even relevant. I would be saying something and they're like, oh yeah, like the time that Dunk didn't do that. And I remember thinking to myself in the moment, I was like, what? Why did you say that? That happened like 5 years ago, and that's not even relevant to the conversation. But hindsight is 2020, and reflecting on those conversations now, they were just kind of doing whatever they could to basically, for lack of a better word, shit talk Dunk, right? Yeah, things made a lot more sense, right? Things that I didn't second guess before, because like this was my best friend. Why would my best friend be saying awful things and trying to put down the person that I'm with, right? I feel like, no, so Das, it happened off stream. So, without, hi Heiko, it's good to see you. Without revealing too much information, they were, oh my god, I don't think I've ever talked about this on stream before. They were in a position where they were able to get like big discounts with a major clothing brand. And I was in a Discord watch party where I was just browsing for clothing just for fun. Just I was like, ah, I'm buying stuff. And they were like, why are you getting it from this website? Why don't you get it from the company that I can get discounts from? I was like, oh, because I'm on this website right now? I'm like, because I don't need your discount. You know what I mean? And then they started linking, oh, this is so uncomfortable. They started linking me specific pieces of clothing that they thought would look good on me. Being like, oh, like this is, to be fair, like they were trying to match things that like I normally wear, but they're like, oh, this is like what you would wear. And me being like, oh, if I don't like say yes, they'll get shitty and passive aggressive with me. So I said, oh, sure. And then for some reason their discount wasn't working online. So they're like, oh, we'll have to go to the store in person and get them. And you can try them on and see if it fits. And I was just like, okay, I buy clothes online because I don't have time to go to the stores. And yeah, I don't have time to go to the stores in person to do this. And yeah, the moment that I realized how bad things were was when I didn't go to the store with him. I didn't order the things. I ordered my own stuff. But I was scared to wear what I had purchased on stream because I knew he would see it and he would get mad that I didn't take him up on his offer. And that was the moment that I went, this is not okay. This is not a normal friendship. Things have got to change. Yeah. And after that moment, I started distancing myself a little bit because I realized like how much control and manipulation had been a part of the friendship, and it wasn't always like that. I think it escalated over time. But as I took a step back, oh, Mr. Steve, that's 100% what it was, but it's awkward because I'd already been dating my now husband. I'd been dating him for like a year and a half, 2 years when I met this person. So it's like, what did you think was gonna happen? And I'm very clear, guys. I'm very straightforward. You know me. Like as long as you guys have known this stream, I've never misled people about me being with someone, right? I'm pretty clear and straightforward about that. We joke about, you know, Dunk's my roommate, right? But I, especially in person, I'm very, very upfront and clear and straightforward about my status and what's going on with my life, right? But I started distancing myself because I realized how much like control he was like kind of having over my life. And when he was no longer able to guilt trip me and make me feel bad, he started escalating his behavior. He showed up to my work unannounced to drop my stuff off. It was a Tupperware container that I forgot that he had. He could have kept that Tupperware container until the end of time, and I would have never remembered that it existed. But he upset me, and he upset a bunch of the other women that I was working with because they were like, "Oh, Ultra, this person came to drop stuff off for you," and I was like, "Who?" They're like, "Oh, they didn't say who." And then I said I wasn't expecting anyone to drop anything off, so we were all on edge, right? We were all like, who was this? And I saw the contents in the bag and I was like, oh, like, okay, I think I know who this is. But he wanted a reaction, right? That was the whole point of showing up unannounced to drop my stuff off. And I was like, you know what? I'm working. I will respond to this when I'm done working. And you know, because he wanted a reaction, halfway through my workday, he's like, did you get the stuff that I dropped off, right? Because that was the whole point of doing that, was to get me unnerved. And I waited until I finished my shift, and I was like, I just pretended like nothing was wrong. I was like, yeah, I got the stuff. I was like, yeah, what did I say? I said, I'm really surprised that you didn't let me know you were stopping by. It would have been nice to have chatted, said hi to you. I'm so sorry that you didn't let me know that you were coming or you didn't want to chat. And he came up with some like BS excuse as to why he couldn't give me notice that he was coming, nor why he didn't tell me he was there. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, and kind of the final straw was, I guess he decided he wasn't getting a good enough reaction out of me, so he removed me as a friend on Discord. Have a good night, Condiment Services. We'll catch you later. He removed me as a friend on Discord and removed his bots and everything from the Discord, which is fine. Right? Because I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. But he didn't remove me from anything else. Thank you for the posture check. He was waiting for me to message him back, to be like, what's going on? Like, is everything okay? And da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And he gave it a few days. And because I didn't respond to him doing that on Discord, he removed me from everything else after. He didn't do it. That's the difference. He didn't do it all at once. He did it on Discord first just to get me going, just to get that reaction, right? And the thing is, too, realistically, if you guys think about your friendships with, like, people that you love and care about, yeah, Doc, it was pretty awful. Basically, Doc, I don't know how long you've been here for, but it was a friend that I'd been friends with for a really long time. And I met him 2 years after I started dating Duncan, but this behavior started happening after I got engaged. Just for some context. But yeah, so you know, if you're good friends with someone, no, Doc, I knew him in person. This is someone local to me. This is someone that I was friends with in person. Yeah. You know, if your friend stops messaging you, something's going on. Oh, yeah, Doc. You know what, though? It was very eye-opening, and it's taught me a lot about people and what to look out for. Oh my god, my colony has no food. Sorry, I've been talking to you guys too much for starving. But, oh my god, what was I gonna say, though? Oh, I've lost my train of thought. Hold on. Yeah, so if you're friends with someone, you know, they stop talking to you, communication goes down. I don't think anyone's knee-jerk reaction is to be like, wow, I'm not friends with you anymore, and just, like, remove you off of all their socials. You go, hey, Crafton, like, I haven't heard from you in a while, or, like, our communication has been a little bit funny. Like, I just want to check in with you. Like, is everything okay? Like, are you good? Like, is there anything? Like, that's what a friend would do. A friend would reach out and be like, hey, they would do a welfare check on you. They're like, are you okay? But I distanced my... I distanced myself from him because he was getting really manipulative and controlling. Right? Because I didn't want to feed into that. But instead of being, you know, if someone had good intentions and they had the friendship behind their thought process, their knee-jerk reaction wouldn't be to just remove you from everything, right? Also, Doc, I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Also, Doc, just continuing on what you mentioned the other day when I was visiting you, I would love to play ATS with you sometime. I have no idea when the next DLC is coming out, but, like, we should totally collab on that. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Nice, dude, nice. Doc, guys, Doc was one of my favorite people to hang out with at TwitchCon, by the way. Doc is such a good storyteller, and, like, literally, Doc, after one of the nights that we hung out, Dunk was laughing so hard about your story about trying to get to the Skybox event last year and how you just like entered a baseball game. You're a very good storyteller. Let me catch up with chat. Sorry guys, I was monologuing a little bit here. No, Stakaro, and it's just sad, right? Like, there's still a part of me that, Mr. Steve, yeah, no, for sure. Oh no, Mr. Steve, sorry, it's a running joke. It's a running joke, yeah. Dunk is my ex-boyfriend. Dunk is my ex-fiance. He is also my roommate and my husband. Do what you want with that information. Sorry, I didn't mean to mislead anyone. Oh. Yeah, Megalyn, it's, I don't know, man, for me, personally, before this all happened, I was always under the assumption that if I was always straightforward about, like, who I was dating, who I was with, and especially if it was, like, a very established relationship, like, I'd been with this person for years. Just for context, by the way, guys, when I announced my engagement, Dunk and I had been together for 9 years. Not 10 years, 9 years. Yeah. So, like, to that point, he was like, so you're saying there's a chance. After being with someone for 9 years. I think that's kind of crazy. Yeah. But no, it's just, there's still a part of me that grieves the friendship. Like, I did have, outside of what happened, like, I miss being friends with this person, but clearly they never had, they didn't have good intentions when it came to the friendship, unfortunately. And it's just, it sucks, you know? Also, guys, please go and check out Dr. Gluon, a fantastic, amazing content creator, a Twitch ambassador, and fellow Phoenix Down content creator. Doc does a lot of really, really super fun Sims 4 challenges. He actually creates a lot of these challenges, but Doc also plays a variety of games too. Like Water Park Simulator. I can't even... Doc, you play so many games, I can't even list everything that you play, but Doc, very much, if you guys are interested in an up-and-coming game release, you can almost for sure know that Doc will be doing content for it. Do they drive better than you? Oh, you're talking about Doc? I don't... Doc, how would you rate your driving ability in American Trucks? You probably drive better than me. Yeah, only 9 years. You love new games. They're like a new car smell. 0 out of 1,000. Oh my god. Hammy, have a good one. Hammy, thank you so much for coming in here. I'm so sorry, Hammy. You came in when I was ranting. I was just kind of monologuing. Hammy, you have yourself a lovely evening, okay? It was so good to see you. I hope you have a good one. Did you, I had to hop out, after a little bit, Doc, but did you end up doing the Halloween map for American Truck Sim? I've heard some mixed things about it. Someone was saying that apparently the trees were like a nuisance or something. It was cool. Nice. I'm happy to hear it. Okay, so we have 2,400 kilocalories of food right now. You gotta go slow? Oh, I'm really bad at that. I'm basically like foot on the gas until I absolutely can't be on the gas. I mean, I think it's just fun to have like a spooky event though, right? I think it's cool that like SES Software does that though. No, it's all good, Berserk. Thank you so much for coming in here. No, it's all good, dude. Like, the thing is, I view it all as a learning experience, right? It's a really hard lesson to go through, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. Those experiences are what, like, teach you in life and make you more aware of things in life, and apparently I was just too trusting that if you've been dating someone for 9 years, apparently some people still think that there's a chance. Like, I don't, like, to me, like, that's insane. That's insane. And you go off the map, so you have no idea where you're going. I probably crashed like 10 times. No, this is a new save, Cristario. New save. Yeah, it's hard, Noriak, but you know, you gotta do things to best support yourself, to best, like, you know, if a friendship is toxic, if a relationship is toxic, you gotta do what you gotta do to take care of yourself, right? They were hoping the 7-year itch applied to the dating phase. No! The thing is, too, like, there's, like, math. There's probability where, like, each year that you are dating someone, the probability of you breaking up goes down significantly. Like, even after, I believe it's, like, year 2, it's, like, very low, you know? So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, literally, like, Dumb and Dumber sort of stuff. Can we build this up here so we can get rid of this? I can't. Doc, have you ever streamed Oxygen Not Included? You might have fun with this game if you haven't. I don't know if you've streamed it or not, so my bad if I haven't seen you playing it. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. But you've played it. Dude, I find this game so fun. It tickles my brain in all the right ways. I love it. I need someone who can wrangle animals, though, because no one in my colony can right now. If you could do farming, that'd be great. Super duper hard digging. Yes, please. Ultra, I've played ever again. Doc, I believe it. There's a very small list of people who could say that to me, and I'd be like, no, I believe it, and you're one of them. You played Fortnite the other night? Oh my god. Wrangle. I need someone to wrangle the animals for me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ian. Oh, sorry. She was the one? Oh, so sorry. Sorry. What you're saying is a good thing. What you're saying is a good thing. Doc for the Simpsons crossover? No! Are the Simpsons in Fortnite? Stop. I swear, like, everything is in Fortnite. Azrael, listen. I've had enough from you, okay? Yeah, no, Ian, I'm glad that you were able to find someone who was, like, supportive of you. The whole map is Springfield. I don't play Fortnite, but that might be enough for me to, like, check it out. You know what I need? You know what I've been wanting? We're trying to set up, like, a dual PC setup for streaming, and I mostly want it so that I can... So I have a GameCube. And I have The Simpsons Hit and Run on GameCube, and I want to do another playthrough of it. I really, really do. I just... Oh my god, you guys talking about The Simpsons right now? I'm just like, oh, I gotta play this again. You just ran around touring the world. That's so great. While being shot at. So what you're saying is you didn't get a winner chicken dinner then? Yeah, no, it's hard, Noriak. It's hard, and it takes like real time. It takes real time experience to be able to become more aware of things like that happening, and that's why, like, I'm a very strong believer of, you know, when bad things happen to you, it feels bad at the time, but these are learning experiences. These are building blocks in your life, and I could take every single bad and horrible experience in my life, and I would not trade it for the world, because it's made me who I am today. It's made me smarter. It's made me more adaptable. It's made me more resilient. And it feels awful at the time, but, like, this is how we learn in life, and this is how we, like, learn to not, I guess, enter those situations again, right? Winner chicken dinner was PUBG. Yeah, isn't it the same thing in Fortnite? What do you call it when you win in Fortnite then? No, I didn't see the Fortnite video introducing The Simpsons. Did you actually, Vink? Dude, I want to play Simpsons Hit and Run. I really do. Okay. We're planting things and they need to be fertilized. Also, I don't think I've told my chat this, but I literally have a panic attack every time I'm in Doc's stream. And he goes, Ultra, you're a scientist. And dude, I'm like, I panic because I'm like, I don't know what I'm about to get asked. Am I qualified to answer this? Do I have the education or information to answer this? I'm like, dude, I don't know. Literally just me going freezing up. I'm like, oh god. Oh. Maybe certain topics, Doc, but I don't know, man. My field of information is just so all over the place that I never know what I'm gonna get asked. No, that's fair, Raz. No, that's fair. I mean, to each their own too, and again, I'm just speaking from my own experiences too, right? I need to have you on speed dial for... for all my stupid questions. Ultrasaurus, is it more accurate to gauge temperature based off of Fahrenheit or by the feel, by the vibes? I literally thought you and Sim were trolling me because the next day, Doc, Sim was like, well, it's just, you go off of feel. It's just how it feels outside. And I was like, are you guys talking? I'm like, what is this? Okay, so we have what is it called? Mealwood seeds growing. So we can make lice loaf. Okay, we literally have no food, so I need to make the mush bars. I have to. It's like Azrael, it's when you, one of your lifelines on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, call a friend. Are they actually using the toilet? Is this functional? I think it is. I think it is functional. Great, we love that. Yeah, phone a friend. What was it? Ask the audience, phone a friend, or 50-50, right? Guys, I am so sorry, but I need to pee really badly again. I will not be gone for very long. I will be right back though, okay? Pee time!